All right, we got is that a form of cheating during a reaction?
Yeah, yep. It's
What is up, guys? It is Take Three Production. This is our reaction to the spectacular number 4. This is God. I'm so excited for this. This has got
mhm.
5 of probably the best matches that we could ever ask for. I'm Doug Castle. I'm here with someone that is pretty well known in the Take Three community, Mr. Malcolm Lay. How are you doing today, good sir?
I'm doing really good. I can't just been waiting all year for this, but I just can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, no, there are 2 people that have, besides maybe Rankom. Rankom, I think maybe they've both been on Rankom at once or twice.
Well,
But let me go down right below myself and Nick. Nick, how are you doing, good sir? Are you excited for the matchups and are you excited for the game itself?
oh yeah, I know. I've had a great day so far, and this is just going to tap it off. So, oh man, like you said, every single match is probably going to be a barn burner today. So, I mean, probably an emotional roller coaster all day long. Let's hope I can last the 5+ hours it might last.
If it lasts 5 hours, I'm gonna need like 2 intermissions.
I got some IVs over here if we need to get some.
Yeah, I might just have you like, I don't know, Amazon droid them to me.
I'll push it up there.
There you go. It'll work that way. It'll work that way. It'll be good. And next, Mr. Andrew the Dive Bar. I just like saying your nickname because it's fun to say. Andrew, how are you doing on this fine, wonderful, spectacular 4-day?
Woo! That's how I'm feeling right now. Woo! I'm excited. There are 5 matches, one that I know that I would do absolutely terrible in, but all exciting nonetheless.
Ooh.
Absolutely. You know how this rolls, guys. We're gonna go over predictions. There's probably gonna be one more person stopping in. He sent us a message. He'll be in a couple minutes. We'll get his predictions too before, depending on what match he comes into. But first, the first match of the day is going to be Bibbs versus Bateman, a double dose of bees. I'm super excited for this match. I'm gonna actually take last on this. I want to go to Malcolm first. Malcolm, where do you think this match is going to end up? Do we think we're going sudden death, or do we go, is it going to be a knockout, TKO, or is it just going to be basic 5-point question?
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a really close match. Both Bibbs and Ben have been playing phenomenally this year. But I predict Bibbs will have a really great entrance, but I think Ben will squeak out with the victory at the end.
Okay. Big Sal, if you will. Where are your predictions on this?
Man, yeah, this is, I mean, pretty much every match is like this, maybe except for one, but we'll get to that. I mean, Bibbs has been doing really well about getting into his opponent's heads in the last few matches, but Ben has been just laser focused this whole time. And he's gotten all these different ways of studying. You know, of course, it's going to come down to the wheel and what happens there. But I actually think Bibbs is just on such a big roll right now. I think he's going to win, and I don't think he'll even have to answer his 5-point question.
Okay.
I think it'll, like, Ben will have to answer his, and Ben won't get it, and I think Bibbs will win without answering his 5-point question.
All right, Andrew, you got to split the divide right now until my vote comes in. Are you Team Bibbs or Team Bateman, or as our friends in C2A would say, Team Trader? Unless you watched their Twitter video, just throw some love their way. Their Twitter video is amazing. They've been doing a couple Twitter videos for the whole spectacular thing, and they threw out Andrew Guy's champ lunch shirt, and they were like, we know who the traitor is now. I was like, what? Guys, relax. Anyway, sorry for that tangent. Andrew, who do you got in this match?
It's, I don't even know if it's going to come down to the wheel, because is this a 5-round match? I think it's going to come down to the betting round. I think it's going to come down to how intelligently both of these guys place their bets.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Bibiani has a little bit more experience with this now. Ben doesn't have as much, and Bibiani is better when it comes to more experience when it comes to being on a live stage. However, I want to say Ben. I really want to say Ben because he's one of my favorite players. But I think I'm gonna go with Bibbs.
Okay. And he actually just showed up in between Andrew giving his decision. Mr. Philadelphia himself. Bill, how are you doing today? Are you excited for this spectacular?
This is pretty action-packed. This is going to be a lot. This should be fun. So I'm looking forward to it. So I've never actually done one of these before either. So
right.
Actually,
yeah.
I don't think we have much time.
Yeah.
We will go through our reactions during the
We'll have time between matches.
Yeah,
to
we'll
get
time
great
between
predictions.
matches. Real quick,
Yeah.
Bill, who do you got in the first match?
Jesus. What is the first match? I don't have it in front of me. I don't have the list. in front of me.
It is Ben Bateman versus Bibbs for the Schmoedown finale.
I like Bateman. I feel like it might be his year, but I'm going to go with Bibbs. I think he always ends up getting counted out, and I think he's going to surprise everybody.
Okay. And I'm going to say what I said in the chat earlier on the Facebook page. I went with Bateman. I think now that he's back, his back is fully okay, and he's had time to study. I don't think there's more of a competitor that knows the strategy of this game than Ben Bateman. It is going loud.
Yeah. But yeah, like Andrew said in the chat, they did a nice little dedication for Emma McAllister before this all started, right before we clicked on. So,
Yeah, they put
very
a tall
classy
face
as
mask
always.
and everything.
Yeah, very classy as always.
As always.
Mm-hmm. And it got a big cheer as well, so that was nice. Oh man.
We're fighters and we fight all the time.
I guess real quick, do we want to give quick predictions about who the 10th manager is going to be?
I'm tossed up. I don't think it's going to happen until
Very
either after the championship, the singles belt is on the line. But I am tossed up between two people, Rachel and Guy. I think it's one of those two. I think that's the whole big thing of why Guy retired.
I think Guy's the massive favorite right now after what happened. So we'll see. I want to throw a real fun one out there just because he appeared on Twitter after being gone for a while. I'm going to go with Dale the Dude.
Dale the Dude would be a funny 10th manager. I don't know how well he'd do, but he'd be a funny 10th manager.
Exactly. I don't know. I just was like, oh, wow, look, he finally appeared. This is the first event he's been to in a year. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, as a fun one, just to continue the rivalry between commissioners, I think Sam could be the team manager.
I think Sam's also a likely pick as well.
That's depends on what he's doing working wise. I would say that much because I think he's kind of in the same boat as Clark. If he's working too much, he doesn't want to drag anybody down.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew, who you got?
Ooh, the editing on this video is top notch.
Yeah.
Nerd Chronic always doing a great job.
Real quick, I have no clue. However, I've been seeing this pop up a little bit more and more recently.
Now, please,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, put your
Chandler
hands
could
together
possibly
and
be
help
the
me welcome to the
manager.
stage
I agree.
performing our national
He also has a
anthem,
pretty good shot.
Janine the Machine.
Oh yeah, she's singing the national anthem. I forgot.
Oh. Nick, Bill,
Oh, sorry.
hats.
Sorry.
You know I never take the hat off, right?
Too late now. Now everyone knows I have hair. Oh crap.
I have very little.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light those broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Right.
Play ball.
Very nice.
Woo!
Very nice.
Great ball.
I know she was super
Wow.
nervous about that. Nice work, Janine. And was that
the machine, everyone.
was that second audio? Is that somebody else's? Did anyone else hear that? There was
And now,
a separate.
welcome to
I
the
didn't.
stage.
I didn't hear
The
anybody.
dynamic duo, the
I mean-
creators of the movie Trivia
Oh no,
Schmoedown.
that's me. That's me. I'm sorry.
Christian Orloff and Mark, the dog, stepdog father. Ellen.
No, I
Do
forgot.
not change Mark Ellis's name. It's baby carrots. He'll die a baby carrot.
Yeah.
Let it be.
Exactly. But no, I
Look at the silver suit.
yeah.
I like it.
Sparkly.
I like it.
I don't know. The orange suit in Houston is probably my favorite.
I'm actually I really
the Tetris.
enjoy the Tetris one. The Tetris one's probably been my favorite.
None of them
Yeah.
are bad, so I'll say I didn't dislike any of them.
Mark Ellis, what are you wearing?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Who are you wearing, Mark Ellis?
My apologies.
They all know its original name.
I didn't tell you to stop, did I, ladies and gentlemen? Christian Orloff. Walk in here. I think I'm supposed to take this. I don't know. Hey, everybody, look at this. Man, this is something. Welcome to the Schmoedown Spectacular, everybody. Woo! I don't know how he did it, but he pulled it off. We are here in downtown Los Angeles, and how about a huge hand for Janine the Machine.
Woo!
You know, Christian, she honored America by singing the national anthem, and we're here in downtown LA. And while she was singing, I was in the rafters, and I heard a semi truck on the highway, and it was like a flyover. It was like the Blue Angels were flying over, honoring our country. Yeah, she's great. The fact so many just amazing moments. This young night already, young day, maybe for a while. It's gonna be worth it. Everybody get comfortable. It's gonna be a long 6 hours. I can't wait, man. I mean, I've talked about it. I mean, if you guys listen to whether it's the Rundown or Backstage, SCN Live, any of these shows that we've been doing, we're talking about this event. This is easily the best card we've ever put on, ever.
Yeah.
No matter what it was. Such a spectacular ever.
Ever?
I mean, listen
Ever.
to this. I mean, if you look at when you start with the first match, the tournament finals between William the Beast Bibiani and Ben the Boss Bateman. I mean, come on. The winner will go on to play Oyama for the title. It reminds me for any wrestling fans, back in WrestleMania 4, Randy Savage had to do it from the first all the way to the end, and I'm hoping that one of those two.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
That's okay.
Shoot, Bibiani could possibly go 3 times tonight. Possibly. Now, thank you, Christian. I picked it out myself. You missed my Vegas reference.
You jumped right over it.
This
I
is
said you
what I
look beautiful.
call the cold miser out for a night on the town.
I know. Well, maybe next time you can sing the national anthem.
That would not be appropriate for anybody. Oh, say, can you sing?
I'd watch that.
By the dawn's
I'd
early
watch
light
that
room,
too.
710, sweetheart.
I think we all would, yeah.
Anyway, so you have
What's
those
the
two
second
guys.
match?
Well,
We got Galaxy Far, Far Away.
The Star Wars Championship. The Star Wars Championship between Laura Kelly.
That's going to be an
Right.
intense match.
And man, where did she come from? Because we found her at Celebration this year, superstar, and she had that great match against Andrew DeMolanta, and here she is going up against the current champion Alex the Demon Damon. Now, Damon.
Unfortunately, I
Damon's no
think
joke, man.
Andrew's
He's
got
easily one of the best
entrance of the
competitors we've
year.
ever seen in this league. He's been lights out, but I think Kelly's got a shot.
That
Will he
X-wing
be
one
the
was pretty
Sith that
good.
gets revenge, or
Oh,
will-
that was insane.
In a
Sorry,
good way.
Bibbs. I love
Anybody's-
Bibbs' entrance, but I think that's got the
saw
win
it
on that one.
Wednesday. It's
I
terrific.
Oh, Bibbs is just consistent.
I can actually
Every
say-
single one is
Now,
like
the
so
other
much,
thing-
like that much better than the
Now,
next.
the other thing, so just to be upfront with everybody, because it is a longer day and want to make sure everybody is aware, you might not be. John Roca has come down with bronchitis, and we don't know right now. Not looking great as
Has
far
he
as
texted you?
not looking great.
He's not responded to my advance.
But
Dang.
but we're still holding out. We're going to be updating throughout the night. But in case, it'll probably be just be 4 matches if he doesn't make it. Where we might have
Oh
to move the title
no!
match to New York. If that's the case, we don't know. We'll be updating
Oh.
throughout the night.
But he's probably watching on the.
So that would be 2 title matches.
Just let him know we will.
wouldn't it?
He's probably
Yeah.
watching on the stream.
Yeah. Now, look,
Okay.
I
So-
know the potentiality is there
Yeah.
to have Team Shazam, which is Bibiani
Yeah.
and the kid, the child as I call him. They've
Ha.
been playing fantastic. But then you have the founding fathers.
Would that
Show
make
that man
Bibbs the
some
Mandalorian?
I've always said
Yep.
about John,
Yep.
the youngest looking 50-year-old. since
Well,
Baby
let's make him
Yoda.
Doc
And I
Brown.
mean
Since
that.
Jeff Snyder.
And he sounds like Yoda right now too, the way he talks.
Is
So.
the truth. Well,
I mean, at least Bibbs will be able to use at least one of
Shazam's
his entrances
tremendous
today.
what they did in this
Yeah,
match.
he'll have at least a singles entrance today.
They went up beating the family. We had a bit of shocker there with Andrew Guy, but Shazam took it. Shazam took the finale, and now they are potentially either going to be here or in New York, and then the Inner Geekdom match. This is the big one. This is a big one. Big Inner Geekdom match. If you watch the Collision, you saw this match go down in a 3-rounder, and that was between the Smasher, Kevin Smets, right, and the reigning movie trivia Schmoedown 2-time Inner Geekdom champion, Mike the Killer Kalinowski.
It's going to be an intense match.
That one's
Rounds
gonna be
today,
good.
though, guys. 5 rounds in this clash. I went back and forth of which one to main event. But then when you look at what Paul Oyama has done as a singles champ, you can boo him, but he's been here, man. Kid's 6-0. He's going to be
Who's
7.
booing Paul Oyama?
And Sam
How
Levine
dare
is the
they.
only other person who's won 7 straight games, but nobody has won 7 in a season, especially go undefeated in their rookie season.
Some fan leaguers that are jealous that it's not them.
Yeah,
That's what we call it.
You know, Chris,
Nico,
look at
stop
these 5
bullying.
matches that we
Stop bullying, Nico.
It's the match season, and boy, am I dressed appropriately.
Nah, just joking, Nico.
It
Love you.
all comes to a climax right here, right now, downtown Los Angeles, the Schmoedown Spectacular.
All right. That's right. And we have so much to get to. And before we do that, I do want to say one thing before we start here. This community is just super special all the way through from when Mark and I started Schmoes into what
Hey,
it's
that's
become,
us.
especially with the Schmoedown and what you guys have built.
Wait, what?
Recently, we lost one of our own, Emma McAllister, who was a beacon in the division. So for everybody, moment of silence there. We're going to do a brief moment of silence for Emma McAllister.
Where's Nico?
I see Matt.
Yeah, I see Matt.
Moment of silence, assholes.
Sorry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. For
Oh,
Emma,
nice. The guy with the doll face shirt in the back.
Come on,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Nice.
He is usually the loudest, and he's usually up front.
Yeah, I didn't see him. up
I
front.
see him every
I'm
live
pretty sure.
stream.
Well, he's VIP. He usually gets VIP. So
I mean,
happy.
he's done so much of them. He may have spent a lot more money on his graduation. So
Yeah, I think this time of year he probably just went either.
I gotta
New
say for
Year.
Christmas,
Yeah.
I mean,
GA seats are fine.
then he's got his graduation coming up at some stage as well.
I thought you were about to say that he had his graduation hat on.
They're giving him his diploma here at the
Yeah.
He's handing out resumes as we speak.
Oh, 100% he is. There's no question he is.
Excuse me, sir. Do you need an editor?
Excuse me, sir. Here's my LinkedIn.
Do you need a bodyguard?
My LinkedIn
What?
in over a year.
What?
Do you need a bodyguard? I died for you.
Between the two tournaments, what is the biggest upset?
I'd say Stacey beating Mark.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
And the fact that she's done it. Well, hasn't she done it twice?
It was a different Mark.
Different.
Well,
Yeah.
Stacey's kind of the queen of the upset because don't forget when she beat Mark a little while back.
Mm.
So there's that, but there's also Looney Bin versus Time Machine.
Yeah, you stole that from that's the one I was going to go with.
That's my go-to for upset. They not only was it upset, nobody thought they were scoring 30 plus points.
Oh no.
No one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, that's my pick. Would be the Looney Bin match.
By the way, why Bibbs has not entered to Elton John's "I'm Still Standing"?
Wait! You might have just spoiled something.
Wait, for real?
No way.
I don't know.
Guess I'm not reading the rules for round one anymore. Look
I
at
guess
that.
you don't
They
need
just,
to
they just
anymore.
put him up there.
Why not?
They got tired of me spitballing.
You got that kind of clout.
I don't feel like talking. Put it on the screen.
Nor should you. Well, look, man, you just from that promo alone, and shout out to the great Nerd Chronic, Eric, for putting us
Nerd Chronic has been
Really good
on
stuff.
his stuff.
Great promos
Every
to get us all
promo has
psyched up for these
improved.
matches, and the tournaments have been phenomenal this year. They've really been something special, and I think that the two best guys got here to the finals. You look at what Bibiani did; he had a very tough route to go to. He beat Chance, he beat Ethan Irwin, he beat Roca, and now he finds himself facing Ben Bateman. And Bateman's been the rookie killer. Liz Shannon Miller, Paul Preston, he destroyed the kid. It was an absolute. It was a beating in that.
Kid had an off day. Don't you dare say you destroyed the kid. Hey, stop with that right now.
Now you have Bibiani versus Bateman, and I mean, you talk about this a match of different styles, but also a match of physical anomalies, shall we say? Because Bibiani loves standing. He kind of pioneered that method of combat, and Ben Bateman coming off back surgery. Off back. Have you ever had backs? It's your back.
Yeah.
He has the spine.
I get it. Look, that match was supposed to happen in Orlando, and to Bibiani's credit, we said to him, I said, look, man, if Bateman can't do it, you can get the forfeit here. He's like, I don't want the forfeit. Let's do it. It's spectacular. So Bibiani wanted to do it, and so here we are today.
Yeah.
And the storylines are so great because Bibiani has a chance. If things go right and everything can happen the way he hopes, he could be a two-time champion by the end of the night. That's possible. Ben Bateman is trying to catch the white whale. Ben Bateman has never been a champion in this league. It haunts him at night. He wants to be champion. And in order to do that, his first journey is to beat Bibiani. Plus, with the draft, if he doesn't win, there's no chance if the Founding Fathers do compete tonight and they win that Dagnino keeps Bateman. He'll go in the first round.
Can I say something before we introduce the competitors?
Of course.
It's just you and I have been interacting now for about 20 minutes on stage, and it is so great to talk to you without a robot interrupting everything that I try to say to you.
Yeah.
Strong.
She is advanced.
Slong.
That robot shows up today.
Hey, you brought her up. All right. Well, with that,
The Schmoedown, the team's manager.
There we go.
Bibiani, what's he great at? He loves his Oscar movies and his new release.
No, the tip manager is the electronic wheel.
Of course, him and
Yep,
Scott
it's
Mann.
the electronic wheel.
Spins and whatever it lands on.
It's who it picks. Exactly.
Genre
First
action
Winfield.
movies. That's right. He's an action guy, and now we're ready to go.
all right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready to go, Mark. And
Yeah,
you're
is
ready
that
to
how
go,
we do this? Do we say peace out, mother F's?
Not yet. What we say, and you'll stay with me, it's time for the movie trivia!
Schmoedown.
5 rounds. Tournament finals.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right.
All right, let's go. Oh, I'm so excited.
Introducing first.
Is that the Backstreet Boys?
Representing the 5
Oh,
horsemen
yep.
with a record
I love this intro
of
song.
8 wins, 5
This is just one of my
defeats,
favorite bands of all
and
time.
3
Oh, yeah.
knockouts.
Oh, yeah, for
He
sure.
is the 2018
And it's just perfect. It's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Series winner. He is Ben the Boss Beaver.
Have you noticed that since he broke up with Guy, his suits have been fitting better?
He is with obviously Riley Dagnino.
Hey, there's
Dagnino's cut
There's
short.
Carol
Ryan
Mountain.
Payne.
Carol Mountain. There he
5
is.
horsemen obviously
Look at
lacking. John Wick.
Where's Nick Tui? He's in there somewhere.
I saw him. Yeah, no, I saw him competing during the video.
Yeah, I did.
I was like, Nick?
He won, of course.
What we're witnessing
It was
right
him and
now-
Jacoby were on the stage.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they both won.
This
Oh, there's Nico. There he is.
Payne here.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably
Oh,
on
he's
a
sitting
number
right
of
next to Ryan Payne.
shows. And
Yeah.
Christian, it's nice for you and me to get to look at this audience and see them witness all
I
of
know
the
Speaks
greatness
is here
on
somewhere
stage.
as well.
Tom Dagnino is here too, and
true.
it's
Dominant heel.
Here he comes.
Oh
Jesus.
my
Jesus.
God.
With the cutoff.
Here for manager of the year. He's done some great work here. The
I mean,
horse
if I had that
is
stomach, I would
up
wear a
there.
cutoff, like,
Father's
all the
Division
time.
I mean,
champion. Now, Bateman
If I didn't look like a bowl of
also
pudding.
making a play for
What are you talking about? You know,
I've got
when
a cooler. I've got
when I
a
get
cooler.
on stage, I'm gonna totally do it. I look like
And
vanilla
his
pudding.
opponent,
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
representing
he is
Shut
so.
down.
Oh yeah.
led
Does
to
he
the
got the
ring
kid
by
in an
his
elf
team
uniform?
partner, Brendan the Kid Meyer, with a record of 10 wins. 4 knockouts. He is the 2019
I want a
Ultimate Showdown team winner.
all right. I hope
Nice.
we're on the
Going.
nice one.
That's trying to see.
Yep.
It's a handshake. Oh, the handshake there. Handshake.
Go. Handshake.
Which
He's
which
got
list
his-
I don't know
is
what they're yelling
which list has Ben on?
I don't know.
Oh, he's on. He's right.
All
Yeah.
right. So
I'm
the
sending the kid
competitors,
back.
the competitors have hit the arena here. Bibiani is here and Bateman is here. We're going to ask we'll ask both the stables and the partners to clear off as we get to our competitors. Mark, we did go over. We saw the rules earlier.
Go back to Santa's workshop.
I really hope he posts the lists on Twitter so we can see who's on which one.
Yeah.
Or Facebook, please, because I'm
The
not on Twitter.
rules of round number 1 begin with the audience, please. We're going to ask a lot of questions up here. You may know the answers to some of those questions. Please do not
Yeah,
say the
please
answer
do not
out
be
loud. That
the
way the rest
Orlando
don't
dude.
even whisper.
Kmart.
Think it and just enjoy
Are
the
you
fact
serious?
that
Like,
these
that
two
pissed
guys
me
have
off
to get
so
it right,
much. I'm
or
like, are
else
you
one of
serious,
them has to
guys?
live in a cage for the next 6 months.
I did not agree to
Now, you signed the paperwork. Now,
When did I sign this?
round number 1 works like this. The field of competitors is going to hear 8 questions from 8 different corners of the movie Trivia Schmoedown Galaxy. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty.
Do we
for
play
missing
along too?
I
in
definitely
round
will
number
be.
1. As soon as
Yeah.
I ask
I
a
know.
question, each
If you
competitor has
don't,
about
if
15
there's no
seconds
precious,
to write
no
down your
precious.
best attempt at
No
any
There's no
question
pressure.
in front of you. Once we ask
All right, Gollum.
my name,
I don't have. I gotta go get my board then, don't I? Okay, give me a
Real
minute.
quick, run like the wind.
Don't you tell me what to do.
I'll remind you.
Too many East Coast, too many East Coast personalities.
JTE rule. If you aren't sure, you heard a question right, you want to repeat it, you want to buy yourself some time for dramatic purposes, use a JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge to be used.
I was
at
about
any
to say
point
that was the
throughout
noisiest pen
round.
cap I've ever
Oh,
heard.
no, that's definitely. I snapped the pen in half. That's what.
All right,
so
Let's go, baby.
William, are you
Can I
ready?
get a growl growl?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
All
about.
right, William is
Yeah,
ready.
I'm ready.
Ben, are you ready?
All right.
I just want to
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Jesus.
family, the fans.
They weren't talking to me.
I'm Macau.
No, they were talking directly to you.
All right, cool. All right, that was cool, Ben.
All right. So our competitors are ready. So I just say, let's get ready to Schmoedown. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, 8 questions in round 1. Here's the first in the category of animated.
Okay.
No, wrong one. Sorry. In the
Ethan Owen isn't here.
Shush your face. In the Shrek franchise, who voices Puss in Boots?
Oh, you started with that. You're right.
Nice softball.
Adorable.
Adorable.
Yep.
You're not
Get everybody in the.
ever walk
That's
the
true.
face of the earth because he's got little boots.
Yeah, I got it.
That's a sword.
Aw.
2, 1, pens down, and William.
Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas.
10.
Got Antonio Banderas.
Got
That's
it.
what we
1-1.
call a clean
All
sweep.
right, Mark.
Yep, that is a clean sweep.
Gentlemen, comes from the world of movie quotes,
Oh boy.
and your query is: in what film will you hear Daniel Day-Lewis famously say, "I drink your milkshake"?
Oh, another
I
softball.
ask you, favorite milkshake of all time? Is there a place you like to go to get your dairy on?
Well, as long as I got the peanut butter and chocolate, I'm good to go, buddy.
Really hope I don't stuff this up. I'm thinking of 2 different ones. I can't remember which one it is.
5.
I think
Well, I
I'm
said, don't
wrong.
worry about it. I kept it B. 3,
Blew my chance at a Baconator.
2. Pens down, please, and Ben.
There will be blood.
There will be blood.
Oh, sweet.
Drew a little milkshake.
Yep.
I always get that
All
and No
right,
Country for Old Men mixed up.
Drama.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal and Michael Pena star as LAPD partners in which
Oh.
2012 crime drama?
Oh my
All right, let's
gosh.
say you and me are on a beat.
Oh my god.
LAPD. Who drives?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, me.
We don't get repeats though, right?
Nope.
No.
I mean, unless they do.
Alof, repeat the question for us, please.
2.
Christian!
1, William.
Shit.
End of watch.
Yes.
End of
Oh,
watch.
jeez.
You're right.
End of watch.
Yes.
I couldn't pull it. I was like, David
Wait.
Ayers. David Ayers.
I couldn't pull watch. I knew it was end of
Your
something.
next question comes
That's a
from
drama. I thought it was a
family
comedy.
film.
Oh,
To be enjoyed by the entire family or by me alone. Your question: who plays the title character in the 1994 film Richie Rich? You see this
What a
one
great
in
film.
theaters?
In theaters, no.
Never seen it.
20?
36.
Drinking age when this came out?
I just recently watched the Christmas movie they did as a pseudo sequel to this.
Dancing Age.
I totally butchered his name.
Oh,
Yeah, I did too.
Repeat the question.
Whatever.
Repeat the
It's a
question.
good
Do
movie.
that. Who plays the title
Now we get the
character
repeat.
in 1994?
Yeah.
The bitches read my mind.
Yeah.
I think you do very well on SEN Live reading the questions, though.
You got this,
did you
Ben.
have the
Hold on.
That?
Bill, I'm going to try to read your mind right now.
Be encouraging.
Ooh, that is a good choice of grape soda.
5.
I was thinking Funyuns, so you weren't that far off.
1, pens down, and Ben.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yes.
Macaulay Culkin?
All right. Next question.
Oh, Ben didn't get that one. All right.
Fantasy
Wow.
sci-fi.
Oh, boy.
Who directed Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis in the 2012 sci-fi film Looper?
Really, you could have
I
literally
played
just
recently,
shortened that
I
to
played,
who directed
Cars with
Looper.
Macaulay Culkin
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Shit.
Yeah, you could, and they still would have gotten it.
of Fanny Pack.
Oh.
Yeah, true. It's full of useless knowledge.
I've never actually seen this one.
5.
It's good.
Go take
Yeah,
it.
that's what I hear. I think I remember, but I'm probably wrong.
It's pretty good.
It's me? Okay.
Ryan
Johnson.
Ryan Johnson?
Ryan
Oh my
Johnson.
God, thank you.
And Ben.
Yeah.
Okay, 5.
Oof.
5.
I'm so mad I missed End of Watch. That really pisses me off.
Yeah, it makes me mad too. I'm like, I knew
I've
it.
never seen it, so I didn't.
Yeah.
Commodities?
Biopics.
Comedies is
No.
the next.
Commodities. Commodities. It's like biopics.
This was taped in front of a studio audience.
It's going to be 5 matches, guys. Relax. Your question in the world of comedies: who was Brittany Murphy's co-lead in 2003's Just Married?
Oh,
Which you
Yeah,
can
when
relate.
you just said that, it's going to be 5
shit.
minutes. Thank God for energy. from
I
you.
remember that movie, but I couldn't.
Put it in.
Oh.
This is a super guilty pleasure.
Comedy to be had in
I just
I wish I didn't remember this movie.
4,
Cockroach!
2, 1. We'll start with
Repeat. Oh, shit.
Ashton
Ashton
Kutcher.
Kutcher.
Wait.
Ah, shit. I knew that.
No, we don't start with
Damn.
you.
Oh, I said Paul Rudd.
Ashton Kutcher.
That's
Man.
That's not a bad guess though.
Oh, there you
There
go.
it is.
Yeah.
6-5.
Thank
There
you.
it is.
All right.
Bibbs is on
And
a
William Viviani
friggin'
working on a
roll with
perfect
these
round number
perfect
one.
rounds.
I don't want to say I'm going to call it, but we'll see.
Action adventure.
Which actress plays teenager Madison Russell in Godzilla, King of the Monsters?
Oh, what's her name?
Oh yes, I remember now.
Classic.
What's her name?
I mean, but when the monsters are doing their thing, right? Right?
Yeah, right.
It's 11.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
Her name is
Like
11.
that.
I know. I'm sorry.
4.
Please tell me I pulled this out of my butthole.
3. He used to work in the studio
2.
system with Joel Silver. It's his fault.
1. Hands down,
Second floor
please.
name.
And we
It's 3
start
name
with
girl.
Millie Brown.
Millie Bobby
Millie
Brown.
Bobby
Millie Bobby
Brown.
Brown.
And
Millie Bobby Brown.
All right, I'm saying I got it because
he
like
didn't
I didn't
speak
know
out.
we needed middle names
All right,
too.
so
So.
Well, I mean, that's just when, like, that's how it's listed.
Well, she
on
didn't
the
assassinate anybody, so I don't care what her middle name is.
card. Fair enough.
Yet she's not old enough yet.
I mean, what she did with her mind probably in a few things.
Question. How about a shout out to Mr. Michael Campbell, everybody?
Oh, Michael.
Yeah, Michael.
Yay, Michael.
Michael Campbell. I don't know if it's a famous.
I mean,
guitar
sorry, what?
player,
No,
but
it's fine.
whether or not it is. Thank you for your patronage and thanks for all of our incredible movie trivia Schmoedown patrons. Michael Campbell wanted to question the world of famous actors and actresses.
How about non-famous
And
ones?
these people whose bank accounts
That'd be fun.
dwarf my own. In the film Ocean's 13, which actor is made to wear a fake nose several times
Really?
throughout the film?
Oh, I think this.
Oh, the nose does play. Oh, okay.
The nose does play.
The nose plays. Yeah.
The nose
Yes,
plays.
Yeah.
The nose plays.
I
Yeah.
think it's, I'm not 100% on this, but
I haven't seen this one yet.
It's not bad. All right.
I've
It's not
seen
their
it.
best,
It's your job with that.
but it's okay.
it's good. It's
Matt
good.
Damon. Matt Damon.
Excellent.
Perfect round.
I just literally give somebody else in the movie.
6 out of 8 is not too bad.
I was
7
like,
out of
which
8
one
is
is
not
most
too
likely
bad
to wear a
either.
fake
Yeah.
nose?
Oh no, that's
Matt.
I only missed the end of watch questions, so I feel good about life.
Which 2019 animated film features the voice talent of Kelly Clarkson, Nick Jonas,
Ugly Dolls.
Write it
Well,
on
I
your
didn't hear it.
whiteboard.
Sorry, I thought it's just to him. I thought he
Yeah,
was
it's
going to say it right away.
You said it was what? Ugly Dolls?
It's ugly dolls. And
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I would've
taking
got
the
that
point. I knew
anyway,
what it
so no
was.
When did that even come out?
I think we should all be gifted the point.
I've never
The,
even heard of that. before.
It came out this year.
Oh, I'm just like I must have completely glazed.
It came out
over.
in like June or May, June, May, or
Wow,
July.
so it came out in summertime too. I totally missed that.
I don't think it did any damage though.
Apparently not. Yeah.
I thought Bibiani was going to answer it like that. That's why I said it.
1 point.
Talia.
1 point going
Jesus.
into round number 2 out
Sorry.
of this 5-round battle. Only the first
Oh,
round.
this
though.
movie.
They
Got it.
both scrap it,
Yeah, it's
scrap
the
it.
really ugly dolls. They go to
Here's
perfect
the wheel.
wall. Whatever.
And the crowd
I
goes
looked it up
crazy
real quick.
for the wheel. That is the actual wheel.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Studio first spun by Thomas Jefferson in 17.
Oh, Bateman's not going to win now.
It's not a digital
All right,
wheel.
so the way it works here, it's 8-7. Mark, what's the rules of round number 2 out of this
Oh,
5-round
Bateman's
battle?
totally not going to win this time.
Competitor gets a spin at the
Well,
wheel. Once
it was
you
fun
settle
while it
on a
lasted.
category, you'll hear 4 questions that are asked to you.
Man, I had so much fun messing with Billy Belford at Houston after all that shit.
Just for the answer, you
Oh,
can
really?
multiple choice.
He was sitting right next to me.
Correct answer. At that point, the value of the question goes down.
He was
to
so
1.
mad.
Find competitors. Stealing is available in round number 2. So if the person first asks the question cannot find the answer, we will
I'm
ask.
surprised they
your
didn't do a fake out and put the digital reel on the screen behind them.
Yo, that would have been great.
They bring out the actual reel.
At least it's not a hat.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a hat.
And we do have some Patreon
That's
sponsors of
that's
wheel.
the
So
that's the
let's
first
make it
rule
loud
change. We're going to make
for
full
the
metal
wheel
next season.
sponsor,
Everyone's
Mr.
going to draw it out of a hat.
Justin Ruby. Let Justin hear it.
How?
Sponsored the entire wheel.
It was all going to be it's a mad, 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 mad world question.
Our new releases and
Forget
yes,
you.
Meryl
Forget you.
Streep.
No, not funny.
Will the hat be worn by a cat?
Yeah.
And
Meryl Streep.
she's not the only name
Meryl
on the
Streep.
wheel. Tom Hanks is also on the wheel, and that was sponsored by another one of our Schmoedown patrons.
Tom
If one of
Hanks.
our competitors spins Tom Hanks and keeps that
Thomas
twice, we will
Hanks.
say the name
Thomas
of the
Hanks. Thomas Hanks.
I'm down for that. Let's do it.
Either one. I'm
T. Hanks
sure
or
they
Tom
play a lot of
Hanks?
team sports.
T. Hanks.
So, at
T.
one point, we wanted to
Hanks.
answer
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks.
first. All right,
Thanks.
Dan, you got to let us know what he spins here, 'cause we can't see nothing.
Spin from the wheel, not the pegs. Wheel, not the pegs. There you go.
Thanks. Thanks.
And
Thanks.
make sure-
Thanks.
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 Thanks. Tell us what you spun. They don't care. They just love being there. They just love
Action Adventure 90
New releases.
New releases.
New releases.
What is that?
What do we spin,
What do we
guys?
spin?
You review
What was the
movies.
new
Take the new releases.
I mean, it's. I mean, that's true, but it's also risky because I think for new releases they
It's
go
18
back.
months.
18 months.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Is he going to aim for something?
It's
big?
still a lot easier than some things on that wheel.
I mean, especially if you work in the industry, I kind of feel like it's a decently
4. Gonna keep
okay.
New releases. New releases.
I mean, I would. That's the
And I
smart
gotta tell
answer.
you, I don't hate this
Yeah.
strategy because of nothing else that kind of.
It's one of those ones that I don't think I ever wouldn't take, just because of everything else that
No,
I.
I take it. I have AMC list. I see 3 movies a week almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
New releases.
I mean, the other thing is that there's probably more on there that he's
hold
scared
on.
of.
Who plays Cousin Topsy, who runs a fix-it workshop in London?
Oh shit! What was the movie?
I did.
Mary Poppins Returns.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Julie Walters, B, Angela Lansbury, C,
No.
I know.
Van Dyke, D, Meryl Streep?
Oh, it's Meryl. Yeah. Sorry.
Yep.
Meryl Streep.
My bad.
Meryl Streep.
It's yeah. Yep.
Angela Lansbury.
It's incorrect.
Oh.
No,
No, she's the balloon person.
D, Angela Lansbury.
Yep.
C, Van Dyke,
At the very end.
Meryl Streep.
I liked that movie. I thought it was pretty good.
The more and more I think about it, the more and more it angers me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You guys had it, and you blew it. Meryl Streep.
I mean, I'm surprised I still at that question considering they gave it away with
I
before
am so
the.
proud of this audience for keeping
but-
quiet during
No,
that.
me too.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, good job, guys. That's
All right,
a
Ben,
clap
Michelle
for the
Williams
crowd.
appeared in 2
Yeah.
films in 2018.
I didn't hear the first name.
Michelle Williams appeared in 2 films in 2018. I Feel Pretty and what?
Oh, yeah. I think.
Oh.
I'm taking the 2.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'd go multiple.
4.
I don't need multiple. I remembered.
Correct.
Venom.
Wait, Venom.
Oh, that's right.
That was last year. Damn, I put Greatest Showman.
They said 2018. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Question 3.
Yeah, I was almost about to go Greatest Showman, then I realised that.
Hey,
What women want, what men want. What is Allie Davis's profession?
I'm locked in for my
5.
2.
I think.
I have no clue.
2.
I
She
remember.
works in an ad agency. With
She's a sports
athletes
agent.
to promote their.
I wrote the same thing. Sports agent.
She's not an ad agent. Nope.
Nope.
Because he was an ad agent in the original. Yeah.
William?
I'm going to say she's an entertainment agent.
So close.
Sports agent.
So close, Bibbs.
And I'm going to challenge in the first place that my answer is correct.
Your answer is
What?
not the same.
Challenge is on the table.
Well, you
Challenge
said
is
she
on the
works
table.
at
All
an
right,
ad
challenge on the
agency.
table.
That's not working at a talent agency.
Hold on.
Gentlemen, nobody can argue, make an argument. We'll talk about it and we'll figure out. if
Thank
challenge
you. Can
My
we
challenge
please
is
stop
the
that?
validity is that she works with athletes at an ad agency to promote
But she
their
doesn't work at
campaigns.
an ad agency.
Athletes don't work with ad agencies to promote campaigns unless it's like it's not specifically a sports agency.
Yes,
She
it
works on
is.
ad campaigns with athletes that are agents.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I
see
have no
the
doubt in
argument.
this fight. I have never
Right
seen.
off the bat, huh, guys?
I see the argument. I see,
I see
it.
the argument, but she is
Yeah.
a sports agent
Yeah.
because they asked for
We
her
have
profession.
arrived at a ruling, and
what?
ruling,
You know, quick.
primarily thanks to Christian Harloff, who actually saw this film, has let me know that in the film, although our answer on our answer screen said sports agent, Christian has informed me that in the movie she actually works with ad agencies as well and does in fact work in the world of advertising. So
Yeah.
we will accept the answer.
What?
I think that's fair.
Just real fast.
Okay.
Work at an ad agency.
Yeah.
Like he said,
What's
she
her
does work with
profession?
Advertising, and that's okay.
Yes. That's
He said she works at an ad agency.
It's a sport agency. She works with.
Is that an
athletes.
advertising agency?
No,
Yes.
We're accepting
No,
the
it's not.
The answer.
I
Moving on to
challenge it.
question number
I
4.
double challenge it.
Question number 4.
That
Three
better
ask
not go
more
back to bite.
It's
Question-
a tough call.
Question number 4.
That is not a
All
tough
right, here we
call. I
Question 4.
That's rough.
Just Go With It
It's-
is primarily set in what popular travel resort destination?
Isn't this the category of new releases?
Just go with it.
Movie.
You guys stink.
Yeah, that's
Here we go.
wow.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Question
He was
number
so busy watching
I know.
what men want.
4. Question 4. Here's the 4th question. Who plays the director of the CIA in Mission Impossible Fallout?
Oh no.
Oh, that's been a hot minute.
It's
I can pitch.
who I think it is.
5, 4.
Ooh, I don't remember.
Angela Bassett.
Yes.
Fuck, I was writing it down.
All right.
I said Alec Baldwin. Damn it.
I was writing down
That's cool,
Angela, and I was like,
That's
I messed
cool.
up
He
how to spell
was.
Angela.
Bibiani.
Williams up on the table.
So he does have some room to operate here. Ben
That's
has
gonna
a
hurt
So
me.
does that mean we take off the 2 points we wrote for sports agent?
No, because she's a sports agent. Everybody that got sport
he's
agent.
in the category he likes. You could be looking at a deficit.
Yeah, I mean, this sports agent's still correct.
I did poorly in that one.
Oh.
Movie
No,
release
spin that,
dates. Spin that.
Movie release date.
Spinning away from it. Spin that one again.
That's a really rough one for him, though. Like,
Yeah.
But the thing is, he's going up against Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
and
steals
He
all
will
day.
snipe those in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, go. Oh,
No, it's going to be Pixar.
that's not terrible for him. That's pretty good.
That's not terrible.
Yeah.
All right, Pixar for the Beast.
Pixar films. William, 4 questions in the world of Pixar.
You got this, kid. Thanks, man.
Your first one. In the film Finding Nemo, what nickname was Nemo given at the fish tank at the dentist office?
Oh shit.
It's the multiple choice.
Is it A, scuttlebutt, B, flipper, C, stripes, or D, shark bait?
Shark bait.
Yep, it was shark bait.
I watched. Yeah. Damn.
I would
I
have got
haven't
it when
watched
they
it.
said it.
I wouldn't. I haven't
All
seen
right.
it forever.
You currently trail by 4. You can cut the lead to 2 if you get this question correct. In the film Incredibles 2, who voices Winston Devor? A superhero fan who wants to bring superheroes through revamping the public perception.
Oh, my gosh, what is his last name?
Lock it in for
you. Multiple choice.
Is it A, Will Arnett, B, Dustin Hoffman, C, Bob Odenkirk, or
Yep.
D, Ed Helm?
It's C.
It's Bob Odenkirk.
I totally blanked on his last name. Damn.
Yeah, I needed to hear it. As soon as I heard it, I would have got it.
I had to go Better Call Saul in my mind.
I was like,
I was
yeah.
like, Better Call Saul.
What was the first Pixar movie to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars?
I was up. Shit, sorry. That is such a force having to watch it. He's at home. So, freebie. Ever gets a freebie.
3, 2.
2 points for Bibiani.
All right, good job. Bibiani.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
You're good. Animated.
We're just
At least I'm not
reacting.
the audience.
Yeah.
Crossover film. Your last question. In the world of Pixar, take the lead over the boss. In the film Brave, what is the name of the monstrous bear that was the prince from
Oh.
That's the multiple choice.
Oh man.
You know how everyone loves that movie and has to memorize.
Yeah, if you have it
Is
in,
it
lock it.
A,
Yep.
Mordu, B, Gray, C, Mordred, or D, Kurgan?
I've never seen this, so I'm just going to go with B.
You are
Okay.
correct for a
Tie
point.
game.
More dude.
Tie game here.
More
Wow,
dude.
what a battle there.
I didn't get that right?
Multiple choices way through
No,
that
it was
round.
You're probably not.
battle.
It's fine.
So now we see our competitors
dude.
here in the finale of
More
the
dude.
Schmoedown Singles Tournament.
It is tied,
Round
guys.
number 3. Mark, how's
I'm
that
only
go with
3
the betting
points
round?
behind.
Round number
That was a
3,
rough
Wheel gets some extra
round.
stage time.
Oh, I haven't been keeping score.
They're currently in the
No,
lead.
I'm
Yeah.
not 3 points
How do I
behind.
do this?
I'm-
Do I count everything?
Yeah, you
Oh.
count everything up
Betting round,
until
once we
up
settle
until
that
the end.
category,
I got
Okay.
15 so far.
Field. Alex
Yeah.
Marzonia.
I had 16.
Not
The
bad.
great Alex Marzonia.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing better than me.
We'll
I've
do one
got
once
you
we-
can't tell.
I'll tell you the
I've
category.
got 27.
A
26.
wager of
Wait,
points.
27?
Can be as
Oh,
low as
bonus question. Yeah.
wager as many as 3 points. Once we have your wagers, we'll ask you the question in that category. Then when we ask you for the answer, if
More
your answer
do.
is correct, you win that many
If
points.
I could have wrote out
Your
more
answer
do
is
because I couldn't
incorrect,
remember how to
you lose.
fucking spell it.
Yeah.
You're saying it wrong. It's mordu.
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 For
The
the
blue.
round, go
Good
ahead.
old Billy Connolly. More D.
Good form
More
on that
deep.
spin.
Wow, that's a
Good form.
ooh, that's a big spin.
It's still going.
So yeah.
Bibiani always spins big.
Ooh-wee.
Always.
It's going to be opponent's choice or some shit.
I'm sure Mark and Christian love these.
Oh my god, I was kidding.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He gets picked. And he's going movie
jinxed it.
street.
Opponent's choice.
I
Movie
jinxed
release
it.
dates.
Movie release dates.
Yeah.
Movie release dates has been chosen. Movie release dates.
So what are we all betting here for that? I'm going to go one.
I'm gonna go a
Could
big
write down,
old
Ben, I see
one.
you.
Yep.
William,
Yep. One.
Everybody maybe.
All right.
Oh no.
Oh,
The wagers are in.
The
Christian,
dad
you're
bar
ready.
is going
Ask the
too.
question.
All right, here we
going
go.
for the throat.
What year saw the release of the James Bond film GoldenEye?
Oh shit.
Come
Oh,
on.
this one I think.
Oh wait.
You have to do both.
I thought you can erase it. I think everybody in this room knows how many points you wagered.
Oh wait, no. Yeah.
I'm gonna be mad if I broke.
I mean,
them
it's a
down.
James Bond question. There's no way I'm getting those wrong.
And
I need to stop and think about what year the game came out and what year the movie came
I
out.
might Brooklyn Veil it.
One.
And you said
1994.
I said
incorrect.
95.
1995.
And you said 3 points.
And I said 1995.
That's correct.
Ooh.
Bateman.
Philadelphia.
And Bateman now up by 4.
Hey, I got it too.
And everybody else. I was super happy that I got
Wow, big.
it. Didn't think that was gonna happen.
The speed round.
Damn it, Bibiani.
Speed round.
Speed round's usually where he comes up. So,
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, he's only with his 4. It's
Now
not-
we can
it's
actually
not-
shout out our answers.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
shout out your answer.
Yeah.
Great.
Do not answer, by the way, ladies, both you guys, until Mark has signaled. He will register. Whoever gets the question right, whoever buzzes in first, you guys are going to have. You guys are going to have. 2
This has
seconds
been
to
a
answer
hell
the
of a
question
first
right
match.
away. 2 seconds to answer.
Yeah.
You get
Man,
5.
that challenge though is
Not
still
answer. Neither one of you answer.
Yeah,
Fine.
that's-
If you answer,
that may have given Ben the match unless we see something happen right now.
You get a
You never know.
What do you
Yeah.
All right. How's my jacket picking up on camera? Everybody can see. Okay.
You look damn good, Mark.
Thank you very much. I may have already popped one of the suspenders and split the pants, but the jacket remains. Okay, gentlemen, here's how it's going to work. As soon as Christian asks the question, one of y'all buzz in. As soon as I see it light up green, I'm going to say your first name. I'm going to say Ben. I'm going to say William. Once I'm done saying your first name, you're going to have 2 seconds to answer the question. Try to get that answer in as quickly as possible. Any answer after 2 seconds will not be rewarded.
All right. So we first have. So Ben, are you ready to go? All right, William, are you ready to go?
Yes.
All right, let's reset them. All right, here we go, guys. First one. Which actor played Sonny Corleone in
James Caan.
Yes, correct. All right. Second question. What character did Kevin Smith portray in Clerks, Mallrats?
William. Silent Bob.
Silent Bob.
Silent Bob.
Yep.
Good job, guys. Fucking
Right,
James.
question
I don't know why.
What was the first collaboration between actor Tom Hanks and director Steven Spielberg?
Second Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan.
For 1 point.
Yep.
Next one. Who directed the 2006 film Apocalypto?
Ben.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
1 point.
Mel Gibson.
And for the last point, the last one, Leslie Nielsen plays the incompetent Frank Drebin in
Ben.
Nick Gunn.
Naked Gun.
Ben Bateman goes up by 7 points. 7
Oh.
Damn.
I should have gone with my heart when it came to predictions. I should have gone with my heart.
Round number 5, Mark.
Look at the guy in the front.
Yeah, he's like really happy about all the things happening.
All right. So
Oh, Naked
Big.
Gun.
that was big. Action Army coming out here.
Whew.
All right. So with that, Ben Bateman finds himself up 7 points.
So even if
Bibiani in the 5th and final round here, we
Yeah.
are going to the 5th.
Bateman has if Bibiani answers all of his, Bateman only has to answer 2 of his.
Hang out because
And
we might
Bibiani
need to
has
know
to
that
hit his
later
5.
on.
Yes? No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he has to hit all, at least his 2 and his 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. To at least make Ben answer a question. Dang, man.
Each competitor gives us a series of numbers. These numbers can range from 1 to 20. Each number corresponds to a different category of movie trivia. Schmoedown. Know how the first question we ask you is worth 2 points. Next one, 3 points. Last one, should make it that far, it's worth 5 big points. Each competitor does not lose a point for answering incorrectly, but if you get them right, those are the points you get. Because Ben Bateman has a 7-point lead, he's going to give us his numbers first. Ben, what feels lucky, sir?
3, 7, and 17, please.
3,
Fuck
7,
yeah,
and
Ben picking my
17.
numbers.
3, 7, and 17. William, your 3 numbers, please.
6, 1, and 9.
6, 1, and 9 for William.
2 of my numbers.
William's going to try to avoid the TKO here. So William
Let's
is
see.
going to
Maybe Bibbs is just a Rey Mysterio fan. Took the 619.
100%.
Use all your energy, bud. You got a team.
Booyaka, booyaka!
All right, here we go.
He's a
I can't hear
Deadpool
you
fan.
unless you enunciate, Ben.
All right, here you go.
Wow.
Oscar
Okay.
movies, William. Who won Best Actress Oscar for their role in 2006's The Queen?
Helen Mirren.
Yes, for 2 points.
Damn,
All right,
Helen
it's on the
Mirren.
comeback trail. All right, William. Next one, here, your 3-pointer. Sports films.
Ugh.
All right, here we go.
Remember the Titans.
3-pointer. Who stars as his past his prime tennis pro, whose ambition is rekindled when he meets a rising female player in 2004's Wimbledon?
Paul Bettany.
Paul Bettany.
All right.
He wants it bad, and he set himself up for a chance to reclaim the lead.
So if William hits this, he forces Ben to win it. If he misses, however, Ben will go on to face Paul Oyama. All right, here we go, William.
Thank you.
Number 9.
It's in movie release dates.
9, here we go. Crime movies.
Okay.
Crime
Okay.
movies.
All right.
All right, here we go. Name the film where you can hear Robert De Niro say the line. If you don't cooperate, then you're going to suffer from fistobia.
Oh,
Casino?
Casino.
Is it? It's Casino.
Casino? Maybe?
Sorry, can you repeat that? I don't think I
I
heard that
believe
last
it's
word.
fistophobia.
Please enunciate the
All right,
last word.
yes. I'll give it again. Name the film where you
It's-
can hear Robert De Niro say the
I haven't
line.
seen
Don't
Casino, so I
cooperate, you're
can't.
gonna suffer
It's a
from
good movie.
phobia.
It is. It's a really good movie.
Analyze this.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Ben the Ball Davis. The answer was Midnight Run.
Midnight Run.
Run.
I was thinking
Midnight
that.
Run.
I was thinking that.
Look at how excited
Because he suffers from. Oh God.
Yeah. Midnight.
God damn it! I love that movie.
Well, good job. It came to play today. Nice work.
Not bad. 23 at the end.
Yeah.
So,
22.
Obama's going.
All right.
Thanks for
All right.
for the championship. Bateman finally gets his first title shot ever.
And now these two competitors are going to be hanging out in the green room for a little bit because Viviani has another match coming up. Bateman now has a match in a few hours, so they're not going anywhere. We're really getting our money's worth with these two competitors today.
The way they're talking,
We're now going to go
Roka is there. They're just like
who is
playing
it?
it up.
The 2019
Because they keep talking like, oh, Shazam has a match
tournament
coming.
winner, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just,
Bateman.
I don't know if it's just like the Freudian slip or whatever, but I feel like Roka is there.
I mean, it's probably a case of they don't want to sort of give anything away just in case he tunes up.
What's up, movie
Yeah.
trivia Schmoedown fans?
Yeah, I agree. I think that's
Is
what's
this not an amazing end of the season? Holy crap.
Are you not entertained?
Ben, congratulations. It has been such a crazy season for you. I think we were all super disappointed when you obviously couldn't make the trip to New York. How does this victory feel right now?
You mean Orlando, I think. Yes, and it feels amazing, obviously, to get to do it here live in front of all of you, to do it for
I will be
Emma,
right back.
which is huge, obviously. And you know,
he was our audio, wasn't he? Oh, okay.
and, you know, I listened to Yanni on shows talk about, disparage my legacy, that my competition was not tough, that I'm a siloed player, and it's all crap. So I'm really happy to know that I was able to pull this off. I have immense respect for what he knows, and I'm glad that I could pull this off here live in front of all you. It really does mean the world, and I got one more match today. So
You do have one more match today. You're starting to kind of feel like the Dan Marino of this league, right? Will this be a monkey off your back if you can beat Polyama?
Absolutely. It's good to know that I've now won both tournaments. That's something not a lot of players have ever done before, and I'm proud of
Point,
that.
yeah.
So I know Paul's a great player. I wish that the 5th member of the Horsemen could have made it today. Ruka was here, obviously, and for every single person here who supported me since the beginning, thank you to all of you.
All right.
Mr. Gucci.
What did I say?
What were they yelling?
Where's the belts?
Oh, where's the belts? Okay, makes sense.
Fresh off your basketball game in WeHo, obviously. What does this mean? What's this mean?
Right now, I'm still leading my fantasy league with 862 points.
Nice.
Oh my God, that was.
I really hope Shazam and Founding Fathers play
Yeah, I hope so too.
because I need more points. I don't want anybody to take my thing. No one's close. I mean, the closest person to me is got 600 and some odd points. I don't think
you might. You might be okay. You might be okay.
I want that 900. We can get 40 points
Look,
with Shazam's track record.
we aren't getting in, I should say. Proper English here. We're in downtown LA, so bottom line is, we
Downton.
came here to win.
Downton LA.
Proven.
Downton LA.
We don't come here to lose. We never lose.
You know what? I changed my manager prediction. I'm going to go with Cody Newberry.
I was thinking, I was going to say that as a joke. I was going to say that as a joke.
Horn, but I want to be, 3-time manager of the year, so we'll see how that goes as well.
It's Ben the Boss. Wait, Ben, I'm going to let you go fresh it up. You've got a long day.
I mean, as amazing as that would be, that's
Ben,
extremely
thank you, guys.
unlikely. But that would be awesome.
All right, so the boss, obviously, and
What
look
a
at
generous
this
manager.
respect there by the Horsemen.
Nice to
and,
see.
Yeah,
She
it's very
can't.
nice to see. They respect. I mean, how do you not respect?
Why?
A lot of trash talk.
Too much split up time between AWA.
Yeah, she's got all the
AEW.
all the AEW.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
we have the finalist. He's the finalist of the tournament, and he put up a hell of a year so far. He is William the Beast Viviani.
Yay.
Bibbs, even though you just lost, that ovation has to feel pretty amazing. You've had an amazing season.
We just had a fan expo just before this, and everyone here, a lot of people were there. You guys are the nicest human beings in the whole world. And the support and the kindness and the optimism I got from all of you that really takes the edge off of all of this. Look, Ben beat me. Ben beat me fair and square. Good for him. The wheel went his way 1.5 times. I think it's fair to say. I did okay at Pixar, but not great. So good for him. I really hope he wins that belt. The first time for him, that's great. Yeah, I feel good. I get to focus on the team's match, which is coming up real soon.
I think they're acting like, I don't know.
And it puts a lot less pressure on me for that last entrance I was going to do for Oyama. I had this whole Die Hard thing going to go on where I was.
We don't have pyro, Bibbs. We don't have pyro.
Die Hard entrance. All right.
Cancel the helicopter. Thank you.
Cancel it.
It's always a bit.
The kid's a movie star. He can pay for it.
Exactly.
Kid, what did you think of this performance out there today?
I thought Bibbs played great. I thought he did really, really well. He didn't know all those answers in Pixar, and he went down to multiple choice. So he played strategically really well. And look, I mean, anybody who gets movie release dates against Ben, that is a really rough spin, and that's just how it goes sometimes. And that's tough. Quotes is rough.
Now, I saw you watching in the wings, standing next to Dan Murrell. Are you guys looking forward to your team match today? We don't really know what's going on, obviously, with Roca and still waiting for whatever.
Look, we all wish Roca the best. We hope he gets here. We hope he's feeling well enough to perform. And if he is feeling well enough to perform, we respect him so much. Of course, we're going to plan and we're going to have a hell of a match. But, you know, he was not feeling well earlier this week. So we've got our fingers crossed. We're going to have a teams match for you folks. So stick around and let's enjoy that suspense. Let's milk that suspense. The suspense is terrible.
No, you guys are just terrible at keeping it a secret.
The entire team.
Yeah, pretty much.
You gotta go stretch backstage.
I got a little Charlie horse. I'll be all right.
William Viviani, guys.
Thank you to Jen, and thank you to William and the kid. And how about that, though? He finally did it, Mark. Ben the Boss Bateman gets his first ever title shot, and it's tonight.
It's going to be happening in a matter of hours as he takes on primetime Paul Oyama. And what a great match to sort of set the table here for the hopefully 4 more matches that we get to witness. One of them could be William Bibiani and the Child.
Is the Star Wars match next?
That's right. Well, and the question is, if we do get a chance,
man.
how will William bounce back from
All right.
this? You know, this is
I guess real quick.
Very valiantly there. It's hard to come back from 7 points.
While they're doing their commentary.
Yep.
Let's go over it real quick. This match real quick. Thoughts? What's everybody's thoughts on the match so far?
On this match? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Bateman came to play today, and it was clear. And I'm not that Bibiani didn't, but I mean that challenge was very iffy, as we all.
The wheel spin is very.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously, it didn't make a difference in the end. I mean, I think Ben would have won either way, even if he didn't get that question. But
I mean,
it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, the challenge would have just put it to a tie. Ben would have been forced to answer his 2-pointer. That would pretty much be it. So.
Yeah, exactly. So it was a great match. They were back and forth, and it was there were some tough. The second round was real tough for both of them, and but no, it was still entertaining as always. So
yeah, all right. So let's run down real quick before we start because it looks like they're about to start. Malcolm, who do you got?
I've got Laura Kelly becoming the first female Star Wars champion.
9 of them, you know.
Okay.
Who they are. And the 10th one.
They're doing managers. All right. So real quick, let's run down the list. Malcolm's got Laura. Bar, who you got?
I'll tell you a little bit more about the other ones. I'm going to head backstage. You guys are going to meet some of your coaches right now, and then we're going to get to that Star Wars match.
All right. Christian Harloff, everybody.
Laura.
We're not going to get a slice of pizza that I was denied.
Big Sal, who do you got?
Ooh, I mean,
we have the draft coming up.
Laura was damn impressive in her match, but I mean, Damon's so I'm going to stick with the guy. I know he's won enough, but he is just so good. I got to go with Damon.
Philadelphia, who you got?
Is going to have their own stable. They're going to draft competitors.
You're first.
I'm calling it right now. He will die with that thing. He is a robot. He's not human. He is part android. Somehow, I'm just telling you, he's going to do it. So.
Okay, he's going with Damon.
So I'm going with Laura. I think she's super talented. In her last 2 matches were ridiculously close. I think a lot of people are underestimating her, to be honest. We have a few people in here that's rooting for her, but I think she's really underestimated.
I mean, yeah.
So, all right, we got 3 of our coaches, our managers, if you will. Coy Jandrew, Winston, I can speak. Winston Marshall and Jay Washington. Let's listen to what their names are. I'm excited. This is the part that I'm excited for.
How about that
names.
first round?
Oh man.
Who had Bateman in that? Who had Bibbs? But who had Bateman? Now, I love this game. I'm a huge fan of this game. I love how it's played. I love you guys. I love how you're in this for blood. You're all about the questions. You're all about the story.
We want blood.
We want blood. I love this game. But you might remember I'm not so good at this game. Frankly, I'm very good at talking. I do it excessively. I'm good at knowing movies.
Truth.
And I'm really, really good at putting on a show. Ask this guy. Like, right here. Make it happen. Ask Stacey. We made that whole spectacle. Like, if you guys want more Jeff Goldblum.
That was pretty excellent.
You can only go full Goldblum once, but we'll see what this season brings.
Never go full Goldblum.
As his clients, as his stable, as his people.
I'm surprised they all weren't given a microphone, to be fair.
Show, and of course,
I don't think they had enough mics.
So,
good point.
I got to bring it back. We're the Mouthy Mercs.
Okay, I like
the
that.
Mouthy Mercs.
I like that.
I dig it. I dig it.
This team, each and every one of them are going to be very good at their mouths.
Whoa.
Animals.
Whoa.
Every one of them, I want to spit good game. I want them to know their answers. I want them to know how to play, but I really want them to know how to put on a show for all of you guys, because that's important to me as someone who sucks at the game itself. But secondly, they got to be mercenaries. I want each and every one of these people to take everyone out. I'm going to build the best set of people.
What they whispering? They making an alliance already?
I'm so excited.
I'm bummed I can't have this guy, but he's standing me up here, he's the manager, and me and Jay got to figure our shit out. It's gonna be great. We'll see what happens. I mean, we might be cool on Heroes, but I feel like we'll be sorting it out this season. So,
well, damn.
We'll see. I'm
All right.
not excited to take out Jay Washington. I'm just saying it's gonna be interesting.
He just said he's going to take out Jay Washington.
We're coming
to a nice dinner and then never call him again.
Maybe dessert.
And never
That's it. No coffee.
No coffee. You don't get Italian coffee.
Now, some of you know me from the world's finest. Some of you
I love
know me
World's
from
Finest.
Wait,
Yeah, they were great.
wait, I know this. Wait, I know this. That's right.
Wait, I know this.
Some of you may know me from SEN Live.
I know you from the Disney Channel show.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was on a. I don't remember the name of it.
I've been in this community now for going on about 2 years, and let's be real. The thing that I do best is I talk a lot of trash. I talk a lot.
So his team name is the Mouthy Marks.
I talk a lot of trash. The first person I need
joining
to talk
forces.
some trash to, I don't think he's up on the balcony anymore. That Eric Zipper, where you at, Doug? You gone? I'm taking. Oh, what was that?
Damn, I wish I could have heard that.
Yeah.
I don't know what was said, but
you know what my first move?
Do your Batman voice.
Draft Bibiani and put you in your place.
Oh.
In all honesty,
That means he
I
gets the kid
watched
too.
the managers in this league just like absolutely kill it. Mainly this dude right here. All right, this man leading the Viper squad. All right, ain't nobody ever done it like this dude right here. So I'm gonna emulate the greatness. That's what I'm about to do. And I'm about to improve on it. All right, that's what I'm about to do.
Jay Washington
So I'd like to introduce
greatness.
y'all another from the Swag Squad.
He's got some good players.
Swag.
Wow, the swag.
And no one, I'm sorry, no
Hey,
manager's better on the
Swag
mic than
Squad,
him.
I need y'all to say drip drip.
That guy is pure gold on the mic.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swag
Sorry.
Squad.
I've been coming from Winston's trying to handle. I'm not surprised of his team name.
I got somebody who's
Schmoedown winners
of
and
equal stature on the microphone, and that would be Kevin.
Let's get it,
Smets
Swag Squad.
and Kaiser.
Yeah,
Kaiser is pretty good. Yeah,
Kaiser.
all right.
Kaiser,
All right. Yeah.
Kaiser,
Yeah,
shut
he's
that
good.
down.
Here he comes.
Thank you for the silence. How do I do this the right way? Can you two gentlemen step back for hot tech? Take a step back. Just take
He's wearing a Gurren Lagann shirt.
Nice.
Nice.
I dig that hat, by the way.
Now that's
Hat's nice.
okay. So now that that's done,
Oh my god, fantastic.
all right. Yep. To everybody watching at home, that shit just happened. I got to do this first and foremost since we're at the spectacular. This is a live audience. You all are watching live. So everybody in the building, make some goddamn noise!
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
Deal.
I can do this.
No, here's the one I have.
I get you. I appreciate the energy. But if you pass the hell out, my people up all the time. If he drop, they gonna be like the black dude killed. The mumble like, no. Anyway, I've been doing this for a minute. I know I've had my lollies and follies and jollies competing as myself, but it's been a lot of fun being a mouthpiece. It's been a lot of fun being alongside some of the
That's why I retired.
greats in the
Oh
game.
my
You know, one of the retired movies. Your former partner, Stacey Howard. You know, having the former movie trivia Schmoedown champion, big time Ethan Irwin. Having a future Schmoedown champion in Janine the Machine. Now, I don't think you all understand directly that I do this. For you, my man's 50 grand. But you stepping into my building and I'm finna evict your ass. As for you, you are like my brother, my best friend like no other. I love you and your mother. But guess what? I'm going to kick your ass like a runaway slave.
Woo!
Okay.
Woo! Jay Washington! Woo!
Oh, shit. And you couldn't hear it. You couldn't hear it.
I appreciate you, Squidward. Listen.
Squidward.
So that would be Kalinowski not knowing pudding. It's been a thing from the Misfits to the Viper Squad to Time Machine to figuring out where do we go in 2020. And I think
Viper Time Action Force.
Viper Time Action Force.
I'm out for it. I'm all for it.
For you, ladies
Power
and
Rangers.
gentlemen,
Power Rangers.
Villains and heroes.
I will argue that Viper Time Hyperboy is better. I think my name's better. I think my name's better.
Your name's better.
Viper Time Action Squad's great.
I love that name.
I mean, out of the three teams team names that have been announced here, I think Boys is probably the best. Jay's is probably the most sort of generic.
Oh, Jay's is very generic. That's the issue. I like both the others.
Yeah, I like the others.
It's not terrible, but it's very generic.
No, I'm gonna be honest, it's terrible. You're Jay Washington. You're Jay Washington. You had Viper Squad and Time Machine. You had decent.
I don't know. Maybe Jay's a real big Brian Wilson fan. Villains is a great song.
It's true.
I don't know. If they don't come out to that,
it's only
that's
shenanigans.
bullshit.
That's nothing. And deal with it. Damn it.
I mean, I'm giving away free gold. First off, no one took Viper Time Action Squad. I'm just saying, right off the top.
There's still 7 other managers.
We should all be grateful that they didn't have 3 microphones.
Okay, so before this starts, what would be your team name?
None of them saw
There's a
right.
question. Doug, what would be your team name?
Faction name or team name?
Those are just the first
faction name.
managers.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen,
or if you were in this,
I'm gonna turn a
a
shitty movie into a great name of a squad, Gangsta Squad.
So who better
to
announce this Star Wars?
Okay.
First of all, what's my nickname? What's my nickname? What's my nickname? Let's get out of here.
Then why not call yourself Spookle?
Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
All right.
Because I'm not horribly
Malcolm.
jammed up.
Malcolm, yours.
I'll probably go Middle Earth Maniacs.
That's not a bad one. I like it.
Okay.
I'm thinking. Give me a
Are
second.
you drafting Robert Parker
Well, I'll tell you
in the first
what.
round?
Nick, you go first. We'll give him a chance to think.
All right. I don't know. This is the best one I could come up with. I'm going to go with the Italian Stallions.
Okay.
Not bad.
I
mean, I asked the question, so I get to go last. So come on, man.
That's gonna be a big chiropractic bill in the morning, Mark. Happy to be here calling this big match, but I
can't come up with something right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys.
Country together.
It's a debate. All right, because I got two. Should it either be Fort Awesome or Fuck You Pay Me?
We got a promo.
Definitely.
Big Star Wars
I don't know.
championship.
I have a really corny one for Andrew, just because his name's the Dive Bar. You can just go with the regulars.
Ooh.
You know what?
I actually really like
take
that.
I'll take
I
that.
like that. That's actually really good.
Okay, well, yes. I don't know.
Or
Cult Classics now
Shelf.
Top Shelf.
The regulars is also a good team name, too, yeah.
It is. All right. I'm going to hop off for just a little bit, you guys. I'll be back later.
I mean, you got to eat. Jeez, who does that?
People
We're
who
marathoning
eat
here.
food.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
So, all right. See you in a little bit.
I am going to get a refreshment. So,
Well,
start
it's
the play.
good time to do it.
Yeah, perfect time.
25-3. Woo! I remember that one.
That was the worst match in Star Wars history.
Yeah, good old Bruce Green. I love that guy, but God, he was terrible at that game. That was an amazing match. Scrimshaw and Damon was so good.
Unfortunately, he's always goddamn busy.
Yeah. Oh, Scrimshaw?
No, Whitworth.
Oh, Whitworth. Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, good for him. He's getting work, but it's just like, you know.
And honestly, I think with the talent that has been sort of come out with from the sales division, I don't even know if he can compete with
No,
up there.
exactly. Luckily, we've had some good, strong players to come. Like, there's two of them. Yeah. Like, whatever. Diamantia was really strong in their match.
Damalata.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I mean, his entrance is one of the best of all.
Andrew is so good.
Harloff announced that there'll be a live event in Atlanta next year. So what's to be to have a Star Wars match there?
Oh no, I live 2 hours away from Atlanta, so I'm super excited about that. I am definitely going to that one. Yeah, you're right.
He's so dominant.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Alex is from.
He is. Alex is in Atlanta. He lives in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there will be some sort of either like another title defense or something. You would think. I don't know.
Well, depending on what happens, it'll probably either be a title defense or maybe a number one contenders match for Celebration or something.
It could be.
Because the next one is the draft.
Yep.
The draft's in
there.
LA, I think, right?
I'll be there.
Yeah. Yeah. If there wasn't the one in Atlanta next month, I probably would have gone to it.
Well, you have the draft, and then you have New York again.
All right. If the live events weren't so far away from me, I would be going to them more often.
You mean if they weren't separated by a large body of water?
Exactly.
To get her into the match against Andrew DiMolante. Then
just row a boat, Malcolm. You got it. Row a boat.
Does he have any shot against Alex Damon?
I mean, if the Eagles weren't so busy, I'll grab an Eagle.
What says?
Yeah, it's like get the Eagle to fly you over there.
I think I have a little bit left.
That'll work.
I'm going to try to bench that, but this isn't about that. Laura, absolutely. She hosts the Force Toast podcast with Alice. She knows this stuff, and this is going to be one of those things that comes.
I'll be happy to get 4 points in this one.
My Tivik moment comes to mind, where it's a character I know, and he just in a moment, like that's how good she is. And this is the first time. This is a new arena for the Star Wars Championship.
I don't even try the Star Wars because I'm like, I know I don't.
Like I said,
like them. I just don't know as much as they do.
I am a casual fan at best.
Well, I mean, the questions at this point are so deep cut, it's really hard.
Yeah.
to
This one's just going to be
Nick. I'm not a casual fan. I watch all this stuff.
Yeah.
But to retain the amount of knowledge that they have, that's all I would watch.
Exactly. Well, it's like, and we all watch so much other stuff outside of Star Wars that
do not sell.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be so interesting.
She's collected and
next year if it can being back into competing again.
Because as pointed out, many Bothans have died.
I'm curious. I mean, he wrote a book about it, so we'll see.
And that's both in the
He'll
movie.
probably still be pretty capable for sure.
Now, my question to you: does it become old hat for Alex after a while? Because we keep saying, "Oh, the New England Patriots, they're finally done." The 1920s New York Yankees that you and I were child for in the outer stands. We said they can. It's not like they're going to do it again, but they managed to keep putting it together. So, does Alex get tired of winning at some point?
Hello.
By the way, Bill Dickey was.
What I miss?
No one gets tired of
them.
Them talking about the Star Wars match.
But he's got that nervous kind of like, and he turned to be important.
Sorry to stretch, go to the bathroom, and then Booster Gold and Taliel Gold had to eat, so I had to feed him.
I pee my pants.
Oh yeah, I forgot your other cat's Booster.
I love that your cat's in DC.
All right, well, you feeling?
Oh, Doug, I got to send this to you. So I was telling Nick, I'm making my own DC champion belt for my exhibition win because I'm a fucking nerd. So
nice.
It's sweet as hell.
Yeah,
like, it'll be cool. he showed me
it's going to look similar to like the SmackDown tag belt, that blue with the white.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Manager Alex with a record of 1 win and 1 defeat.
Manager Alice.
Star Wars contender.
Her podcast, compatriot.
No, I know.
Okay.
But I'm just like, maybe.
Maybe.
The fans Alex Loverkin. And
All
that
right.
is the mark of a great
Man,
manager.
she is tall.
She is super fucking tall.
Super tall.
For the upset.
All right. If
Nothing
someone
wrong.
can get a soundboard from Deuce Bigelow and Mel Gigolo, so where like every few minutes you hear, that is a big bitch.
This is
There's
what we do to predict age every time. This is a
Yeah, but no, she is like tall as fuck.
Yeah.
Either some sort of throat lozenge or perhaps a pot edible.
a little bit
along
of
with
the
champagne.
bubbly. Is that French?
Little bit of the bubbly. Can anyone buy a bottle of that shit? That is amazing.
And her opponent.
Can't believe Chris Jericho is still this great at almost 50.
His wife, Molly.
And he never intended for that to become a catchphrase either.
He is a meme factory. He really is.
Has 2 knockouts.
God damn.
He is the reigning, defending, undefeated.
I found it. I had to do it.
Oh my god. I was not ready. My mind and body was not ready for that. Oh my god.
Hit puberty.
Here comes
Yeah, puberty.
Oh, look, he's letting.
Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome.
What a nice
Oh, that's
moment.
awesome.
That is amazing. Way to go, Damon.
What a nice moment for that young man.
What a champion
Alex
there.
and Molly. And it just
She is like 2 of Alex strapped together.
you gotta wonder how many matches, how many championships do you win before you let
It
random
looks like he's having the time of his life.
to the stage?
Mandalorian question.
Warrior? Yeah.
I didn't get to find out. I didn't get to find
You
out.
almost did, but you fell like many others at the hands of Alex Damon. So the champagne is ready. They did not wait to put it on ice. Laura, if I may ask you, how are you feeling about today's match?
I'm feeling great. It was like a year ago. I was just obliterating barfuls of Star Wars pub trivia people.
Barfuls.
I'm very happy to be here.
You're like the Mandalorian of Star Wars trivia. You go town to town, bar to bar, and now you find yourself at the Schmoedown Spectacular 4 against Alex Damon. Good to see you again, sir.
And until they start asking the questions, that she'll have spoken.
Yep. I have spoken. Surprised neither of them said that. That's very.
I finally get that as I finally just watched like
Or-
2 episodes of it already.
Sounds good.
I was going to wait till it's done, but I'm like, God damn it, everyone won't shut up about it.
And let's get ready to
Oh,
Schmoedown.
damn. I was hoping one of them would say, "Are you ready? This is the way."
The rules for round number 1. The field of competitors will hear 10 questions in round
10
number
questions.
worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question.
All right.
Stealing in round 1. If you bring down your best attempt.
Here we go. I love Star Wars, but I don't know shit.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Too. Like, we don't know any of this shit.
You can't know this shit. You can't.
No.
Has 3.
I don't have that amount of time in my life available where I can go, let me memorize that in the Star
And
Wars.
the crazy thing is, it's a total of what, 10 movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, 11 movies.
Yeah.
11.
I mean, if there's anyone from the fan leagues that could probably compete in the Stars division, I'd say Jay Booth could easily be up there.
Yeah. Actually, well, he's in the movie Trivia Face Off with David Garcia. He says that he was.
Wait.
Movie is not appearing here today. Thanks. The film Revenge of the Sith. Who opts to console Anakin by mentioning his story about his mother and the Sand People?
Oh shit!
we refer to them as Tusken Raiders now, Mark.
I'm sorry. Did I say the wrong? I'm
gonna get like 5 points the entire match.
Oh, that's what I'm hoping.
I'm getting my 1 point right here, hopefully.
Alex Damon. Yeah.
Palpatine?
Chief Palpatine.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks for that. And
Palpatine.
Laura had Palpatine.
Yep, it's Palpatine.
First name is.
It's Revenge of the
Question
Sith.
2 comes in the
So
category of
he mainly speaks to him.
Star Wars Episode 1.
It's fair.
Ow, I just scratched my head.
To whom is Qui-Gon Jinn speaking when he says, Whenever you gamble, my friend, eventually you'll lose.
Oh,
True in your life?
Yeah.
Gambling, man.
Oh, no.
Slots over at the Riviera got me for decades.
Oh, this is so painful.
I actually have a.
Oh.
Back home. 5.
I see the scene in my head. I couldn't tell you. It's freaking unbelievable.
Watto?
It is
Watto?
Fucking Watto.
I said Sebulba. God damn it.
Oh, 2-2.
I jumbled the wrong character. You know,
Your next
Watto.
I don't fucking know.
I knew that.
one, a Star Wars story.
Oh.
And your question. According to Cheer, the strongest stars have hearts. That was the Schmoedown robot. In the film Rogue One, according to Cheer It, the strongest stars have hearts of what?
Oh my gosh.
You ever have artichoke hearts? I heard they're poison.
Yeah, they don't.
I see them on a lot of menus.
Don't have to go talk.
Unbelievable.
5.
Velveeta mac and cheese.
Yep. Mac and cheese.
Great.
Yep.
The Force?
That is correct.
What did you say?
Laura. Also had
Oh,
Kyber.
Kyber.
I said Stardust.
Fiber. Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes a lot
Question
of sense.
4
My
comes in
answer
the
did not.
category of
Mine didn't either.
For a New Hope.
New Hope. Okay.
A lot of old people out there. That's great. Who claims that attacking the Death Star is more like suicide than courage? Do you remember 1987?
I do not. I was born in 80. I was 6 months away from being a millennial.
I was 32.
In 77, you're 32.
I'm probably either going to go really wrong or really right.
Laura.
Han Solo.
That's correct.
Yep.
Oh,
Han
nice.
Solo.
Got it.
4.
I have 2 points. Yay.
Your next question in the world of solo.
That's probably about
We're
what
brought
I'm
to you
going
by
to
Denny's. Your question. What card game do Han and Lando play in Solo: A Star Wars Story?
Oh, shit.
I did have fun at Denny's.
I got 3 points at
Doing
least.
those
Oh.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
They
Come on.
fed us
They fed you those
with pancakes full of evil.
popping sugar things.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Top box pancakes. That's what they do,
Oh, yeah, I got a point. I think.
One, Alex.
Sabak.
Spock.
Back.
Spock does Laura.
Oh, whew.
No, it is phase 10. God damn it. Phase
Phase
10.
Uno, everybody.
It's mac and cheese. Tuna mac and cheese.
Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back.
Episode 5.
Who is the first character to admit having, quote, a bad feeling about this in The Empire Strikes Back?
I like that.
Every day in junior high. Going to school.
Ride the bus and you have your a parent talk about.
I had a hitchhike.
I've got your face hidden right here.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I have 2 copies for some reason. I don't know how that happened.
1.
C3PO?
Leia?
Leia.
That is.
Oh.
Ooh.
I knew
He
it was
returns. He says it in return.
Luke. I was thinking Luke and Leia. Yeah.
Karloff's favorite Star Wars movie, Attack of the Clones.
Ha.
Attack of the
And your
Clones.
question.
That's
For
terrible.
1 point. Who interrupts Shmi's Skywalker's funeral with an urgent message? It's not who the message is from, who delivered. Urgent message.
I was in the
Oh, God, pardon me. Sorry.
No, you're good.
getting faster last
Remember when Christian Rubalcaba got his burgers?
That
The
was
most
the
clutch
best.
Uber Eats of all time. 5, 4, 2. Heads down, Alex.
Owen?
R2D2.
The greatest.
Oh, the other droid.
Laura?
Son of a gun.
He had it as well.
R2D2.
Wow, she's doing incredible.
Yeah. Yep.
Tied up at
She
7.
is
You know, Mark, I have
keeping up
a
with
lot
him.
of
This is
the audience
incredible
hears where I
match.
lose them all.
Mhm.
Question 8 comes in the category of my second favorite Star Wars
The
film
Last Jedi.
and the deepest one yet ever made, The Last Jedi.
I do love The Last Jedi.
I like it. I don't love it.
What color is the plum bloom lapel of the Master Codebreaker that Maz sends Finn and Rose to find in Canto Bight?
You know, I do have a great memory of The Last Jedi because we were looking
I
at the mirror and I was sitting
don't care to remember the scene much.
Luke does his thing. I'm like, he made it.
But yeah, The Last Jedi is Caleb Coho's #1 Star Wars movie.
Makes sense.
3,
I have no clue. No idea.
Hands down, Laura.
Red.
It is
That's
red.
correct.
Does Alex have it?
Red.
It is
Red. We're all set up going into.
All right.
Ken,
Wow, I have 4 points.
time.
I've got 2.
Holy shit.
I've got
Who gets it,
3.
but
I'm
we'll
close
keep pointing
to
out.
my
We are
5
working on 2
points.
perfect
That's all I
rounds.
care
If we
about.
have 10 points each, a perfect score for each competitor, we will ask a bonus question. Your penultimate question, round number 1, comes from Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens.
Okay.
And your question, who plays Supreme Leader Snoke? You will have
Oh.
3 seconds to write.
Thank you.
You excited about
Oh
your,
my God!
coming back?
Why?
If it is him?
Why?
Indeed it is.
Why can't I remember his name?
Oh, that took a while. That took too long than I was hoping for.
I'm going to spell it wrong.
Does Laura have it?
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis.
All right, Mark. Let's set the
Yep.
stage here.
Woo, 3 points.
I was like,
I know that feeling.
Caesar. Doug, it's Caesar.
I mean,
Claw.
I mean, you could say that Doug was clawing his way through his mind to try and find the answer.
Golem.
So,
Smeagol.
Questions. So the following question.
will this be the first time we get a dual
Thank you, Jeremy.
perfect first round if they both get it?
Been a while.
For Star Wars?
Star Wars, yes.
And Star Wars, yeah.
JTH out there.
Jeremy Hastings. The
Jeremy Hastings.
Of patrons.
Thank you, Jeremy. He has given us a question in the category of, sit down now, Star Wars Episode 6, The Return of the Jedi.
Mark's favorite film.
3 characters are mentioned in the opening crawl of Return of the Jedi. Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and which other character?
Oh my God.
Me. Pick me. Call on me.
Maybe.
This is a guess. This is a
Yeah,
guess.
this one's same here.
It's one of 2 for me.
2, 1, pens down.
Leia.
Jabba the Hutt.
It is Jabba.
Jabba.
It is not Darth Vader. Holy shit.
All right, got it.
Go. Look
at double.
Holy shit.
They pulled a double
perfect.
dewberry.
Alex.
Double dewberry.
Double dewberry.
Kelly tied at 10, so
I
we're
will
gonna
get
use
this
the
to become a
whiteboard for the
thing.
bonus question.
I'm working on it so hard.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense that Jabba. Yes.
Bonus question.
Yeah.
Because they
I
started
was actually
Jabba
almost going to write Jabba too.
Luke Skywalker
Yeah.
is shown moving telekinetically using the Force. And I see his shorts.
Shit, I missed the first half of that.
What, I guess which is where he's shown moving telekinetically with the Force.
I think I am just going to guess because I think I know what they're talking about.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Alex Damon.
His lightsaber. We got it.
It is
Oh,
a lightsaber.
I missed that part then. Yep.
Oh no! Oh damn!
He does move some rocks in the movie, but he kills that wampa.
Oh,
with a
yeah, that's-
lightsaber.
okay.
And with that, we finally have an incorrect answer. Alex Damon and Laura Kelly, 11 to 10, going into round number 2. Ken, here comes the wheel round.
There comes the wheel.
All right. Shit.
The wheel.
The wheel.
No,
Is that Alex?
That is Alex.
Marzonia.
Yeah, Alex Marzonia.
Uh,
Ha, he's
Alex
telling them
Marzonia,
spin from the
whose,
wheel, not from the
delightful
pegs.
Music you can find wherever you enjoy streaming your tunes. Laura, Alex, here's how round 2 works. Each one of you gets to spin at the wheel, from the wheel, not the pegs. Once you settle on a category, you're going to hear 5 questions in that world. Your first and last and every other question is 2 points. However, if you're not sure of the answer, ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1. Keep in mind that stealing is available in round number 2. And with that, Alex Damon has a 1-point lead. So, Alex, you have the option. Would you like to spin first or defer to your champagne-sipping opponent?
I will invite Laura to spin first.
All right.
All right.
Here comes Laura.
Now this is
And Laura, if you could tell us what you spin, you're ready. I like that spin. You're not trying to
Yeah,
show off muscle.
absolutely.
You're just trying to get the wheel around a few times. Thank you, Laura.
And Mark, this is sponsored by Reefton, right?
What
Yeah.
a hell off.
Oh no!
It is. Is it the wedge? What do we got? What movie is it? Okay.
Would you like to spin again?
Spin that again.
If so, we'll put this.
What'd she get?
Attack of the Clones.
And I would like to, while Laura's making her decision, this is a sponsored wheel, and it is by our dear friend Reefton. Let Reefton hear it. Reefton sponsoring His sponsored wheel slices are the Phantom Menace and Return of the Jedi. Now, Laura, you have a decision in front of you. Attack of the Clones. Keep it or spin again. You're gonna stay on the
Did
table.
one of the slices fell off, or did
That is
they
a brave soul.
Yeah, one of them fell off. He's fixing it now.
Alex tries to patch up the wheel. Thank you, Alex. Did the
Can't
wheel
tell what
die
it
of a
is,
broken heart?
but
I think it was Revenge of the Sith.
Right. Well, we know
Can't
what
tell.
movie it is.
Okay. That wheel's lasted longer than my first 2 marriages combined.
There it goes. There he is.
Laura, when Ken is done lamenting his past romantic failures, he will ask you your 5 Attack of the Clones.
All right, Laura, 5 questions in the category.
It fell off again already.
Course available. And all 3
Jeez.
rules named after famed macaroni and cheese reviewer Josh Tapia. First question. How many times the normal aging rate do clones age?
Twice. Do I need to write it down?
You can just
No,
tell us.
you were good. You
Twice.
just
Tell us.
twice. is-
Yeah, twice.
There we go.
2 points.
good job.
2 points. All right. In Attack the Clones, what Jedi Master does Jango Fett blast off the balcony in the Petronaki Arena on Geonosis?
Isn't it me?
Isn't it Mace?
Yeah, I think it's Mace.
Raybor?
That is correct.
Who'd she say?
Oh,
Almost.
not Mace Windu.
Not Mace
Alex
Windu.
Damon,
Yeah.
his approval.
All right.
She is good.
Sticking in, of course, Attack the Clones in this fine picture. Obi-Wan learns that Kamino is beyond the outer rim just outside of what galaxy?
The Rishi Maze.
That's 2 more points.
Jesus Christ.
What? Who knows this stuff?
Okay.
These 2 people.
All right. Whatever.
Lightsaber.
I give up on my
Yeah,
points.
I'm not
I got
even. I'm not
3
even
points,
pointing.
guys.
I got 5. It's fine.
Question 4. Question 4. Who was the assassin that almost took out Senator Amidala after her arrival on?
What's her name?
Zam
That
Whistle.
is correct. Zam Wessel, 2
Yep.
points.
That's it.
This is
Yeah.
very impressive.
I kind of knew that one.
Final question in this round, Laura. You have been perfect so far in this
I
round.
don't even know what Alex gets for him to have a weakness.
What is the name of
Mixed
the
bag,
unit
maybe? I don't know.
that
Maybe.
Yoda asks to
But I
put
mean,
it?
all it,
so they may see better?
it's going to take something sort of. They need to go multiple choice on for it to have a shot.
Jesus.
She's so good.
Okay. Sorry.
That is one of the more
I don't know.
Great round.
I've ever seen.
You claimed he's a robot. I mean,
She's
one miss.
clearly a
She's
robot as
close.
Yeah.
You know, it's an interesting. You're like, how much do I know? What's gonna happen?
If Alex is an android, she's a goddamn cyborg. Holy shit.
They're made for that same Android factory we keep talking about on the summit.
Yeah, she
the one that
Brand.
Gene the Machine came from.
Yeah, which
Check
is
it out. Go to your podcast.
yeah, right, Laura.
And Paul Yama.
Explained
And
it.
Paul Yama.
Oh, I
Synergy
just
there.
noticed
It's-
that. Here it comes.
Is that
Heroes
5?
and villains.
Got-
Heroes
What
and
did you
villains.
spin, sir? Heroes and
Heroes
villains.
and villains.
Here's some villains.
That might be a trick.
He's gonna go
Oh, he's gonna go again.
There's no
Ooh.
opponents. There's no
Heroes
opponents
love
or
villains.
spinners choice.
Is the animated Clone Wars on the wheel?
Yes.
As opposed to
Yeah. That could be his one weakness.
Focus here.
Because I don't think he's
I don't know. It's on Disney Plus now. So
Oh.
it might not be.
It does get addicting.
It's really fun.
Oh.
Heroes and villains.
All right.
If the wheel could speak, it would say that this is the way.
Yep.
I have spoken.
Yeah, or either one would work. Yeah.
All right, Alex. 5 questions in the world of heroes and villains. Your first question. What was the name of the rebel pilot group that flew snow speeders during the Battle of Hoth?
Rogue Squadron.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. That's where the game came from. Yeah.
All right, 2 points for Alex, and he cuts the lead to 7. Your next question. I love this one. How many horns does Darth Maul have on his head?
Fuck out of here! What?
Oh, you were all laughing, but that's right.
It is 10. It is.
That's right.
He's got 10.
10.
Yeah, it's more than 3. It's like,
I only ever see these.
yeah.
Maybe that's
No,
why-
he's got some.
You know who knows that? Darth Maul. That's it. How do they know that?
Who pays attention to that crap?
All right,
Bill said,
Alex,
"Oh."
your next question, your third
Bill
of
said,
five.
"You know who knows
What
that
does
ball?"
K2SO say his specialty is?
Strategic analysis.
Strategic,
Look at
yep.
that. More points for
2
Alex.
Jeez.
points.
And he's careening towards Laura Kelly's impressive 2-round total of 20 points. Alex, penultimate question. In The Force Awakens, name the spy that reports BB-8's presence in Maz's castle to the First Order.
Bazine Natal.
Duh.
2 points.
Good
And
gravy.
your last question.
She's literally in the movie for like 5 seconds.
Heroes and villains. Take a 1
It's
point
going to come down to the betting ground.
round number 3.
Very free.
In the Clone Wars,
Or speed
what is
round.
the name of the clone trooper that panicked during the aerial dogfight while trying to help Obi-Wan?
Oddball.
It is that wacky oddball.
Oddball. One.
You know,
Okay.
on the ground, you get him in an aeroplane.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So Alex Damon,
Jeez.
won Laura Kelly.
You know, if this goes to like
Play by both competitors thus far.
sudden death,
And as we get into
I think it's going to go like 18 rounds or some shit.
the whiteboards are still there.
I
So
mean,
we're gonna have Alex spin the
at
wheel
this stage, if they still go all perfect, all through there, I mean, it's going to come down to if Laura can get a point in the betting ground if it goes to speed
That's what
round,
I'm
really.
thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
We may wager his
So if I were her, I would probably bet 3.
0 points.
Go big or go home.
On your wager, and we have everything settled. We'll ask the question. Once we ask the question, write down your best attempt. If you get
But
the
yeah,
correct, you gain as many points.
when Laura's on one of the call to action streams, she was saying that she's been practicing for the buzzers.
So remember what Qui-Gon
Like,
Yeah, I think that's the only. I think that's the only one we're going to get like any leeway in it.
spin the wheel at your ready to determine the category.
Only 3 tiles will fall off in this spin.
I happen to know Alex Damon's been working out in his home gym, and you can just tell.
He looks like a Bowflex
spins,
guy.
Yeah, it spins.
Looks like a Bowflex
For a
guy.
Bowflex, I have Laura for a Peloton for Christmas. Yeah.
All right, Alex Damon's the new Bateman.
Apparently so.
Just spin the same shit 3 times.
Other questions. Heroes and villains. Before Ken asks you the question, please write down your point wager and try not to.
This
let
is
your
a
opponent
real
see it,
risky
but if you can let me see it, that'd be
category.
fantastic.
Yeah.
0 points.
Maybe
Three
2. I wouldn't go 3.
All right, Laura. Got
Yeah, I wouldn't quite go 3.
Gotcha.
yeah.
Oh, is that Talia that I see?
That's Booster Gold.
Oh, that's Booster Gold.
Yeah, we have to lock Talia in the bedroom to feed her, or else they eat each other's food like assholes.
Yeah, that's what mine are starting to do too. So.
All right. In The Empire Strikes Back,
Mm.
who had the call sign of Rogue 4?
Who knows this?
These two do.
Oh, they both know this shit.
You know who doesn't know? Mark Hamill. He was in that fucking movie. I guarantee you, he don't know that answer.
You know who else doesn't know that answer? The announcer that wrote a fucking book about Star Wars.
Yeah, Ken probably doesn't even know that shit.
There'll be a funny exhibition match. Get a few
Let's see what
Star Wars cast members in to do a Star Wars trivia match.
Derek Hobby Clivian.
He knew his full freaking name too.
Damn, that is correct.
And Laura, how many points did you wager?
I did 2. I don't have it.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Costly misser.
Oh no! Oh, that's very unfortunate.
That is.
Yeah.
That might.
How many questions are in the speed round?
5?
5 is always yeah.
I don't think it's 5.
5 questions.
Yeah.
The round.
So if she gets all 5.
Speed round.
It's a game. Or he buzzes in and gets one wrong. That helps her too. But
Here's the rules. You get 5.
I mean, that's not-
What's the likelihood of
When's
that?
the last time he missed a question?
that's a great question. That's a great suggestion.
Find me that shit.
Yeah, I gotta find that
guarantee
clip. I gotta find that clip.
That time.
It was in the scrimshaw match.
Yeah, he missed one in the scrim. At least one, maybe 2 in the
Yeah.
scrimshaw match.
All right.
But I mean,
If
like,
you miss a question, you will lose a point. If you don't answer,
Don't yell at me, Ken Knobsack.
all right. You both feel as though you know.
I'm here, Ken. You don't need to yell at me.
Yeah, what's
I can hear you through my headphones.
I love that shirt she's wearing, by the way. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
Best if you hit it by the edge right there. Best if you hit it by the edge right there. Now, Al's going to ask you, what is Laura's middle name?
Anne.
Nailed it.
All right.
Once you buzzed in and you're buzzing right on the screen, I'm going to.
How do you know her middle name?
I have
Damon, are you stalking people? Huh?
I
You
have
want to know the
expect-
knowledge?
He just collects all people's driver's licenses, like
Oh,
even in Star
that,
Wars.
oh,
Even, that's why he's got everyone's like nicknames.
I have expected Law to jokingly challenge that.
He's got the door like Tyler Durden, just filled with like, human sacrifices.
Falcon, a piece of junk in Laura.
Leia?
Right.
Incorrect. Looking for Luke in A New Hope.
Oh, okay.
Who said, and I thought they smelled bad on the outside?
Alex, on Solo.
Correct.
This is rough. This might be a
Fourth
knockout.
question. While learning to use the Force, who does Luke levitate? Laura.
R2D2.
That's correct for a point.
Okay.
All right.
Last question. Final question. On Hoth, what does the probe droid transmit an image of before self-destruct?
Alex, the shield generator.
That's correct for a point.
Oof.
He's so tough.
18
He's so tough.
of the speed round.
If I stand here long enough, I get champagne.
I think you do. I think that's how it works. All right, 27-18 as we go into the
She needs to hit
fifth
all three
and
questions.
final deciding round.
And he needs to answer
All the
any questions.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that sucks.
Look out there.
Oh, well.
On the walk.
Felt good. Been working out. Been doing the box jumps. Haven't been putting it on Instagram, but I've done them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round number 5. This is the round that will determine who has the Star Wars belt going forward. Does Alex retain it? Does Laura get her hands on it? Each competitor is going to give us a series of numbers. We need 3 numbers from each of you, and these numbers can range from 1 to 20. Each number corresponds to a different category of Star Wars Schmoedown know-how. The first question we ask you is worth 2 points. Your next one is worth 3 points. The last one, should we make it that far, is worth 5 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round number 5. Alex, like I said, you do have the lead currently. So we're going to get your numbers first from 1 to 20. What feels lucky, sir?
I'll take 2, 18, and 7.
2, 18, and 7. All over. Your numbers first from 1
Every
to
time he
20.
leaves.
What feels lucky?
Yeah.
2, 18, and 7. All over the board from 1 to 20. Laura, what do you got?
5, 10, and 15.
5, 10, and 15.
Keeping it even.
I like it. All right. Laura currently trails by 9 points, but if anybody can make up that difference quickly, I believe it is that young lady. So, Laura, I'll be asking you your questions. Ken is going to be asking Alex his. Laura, your 2-point question is from the Jedi Order category. Jedi Order. And your question for 2 points. What are the first 3 words Obi-Wan Kenobi says to Luke Skywalker after his death?
Run, Luke, run.
And he did that.
Yep.
Points.
Wow, that's a tough 2-pointer, too.
Closer. She still has a little bit of a hill to climb here.
I mean, in Star Wars, just be all the 2 points will be tough anyway, as it is.
10
Exactly.
happens to be the greatest Star Wars film of all time, Return of the Jedi. All right, Laura, your question for 3 points. This could pull you to within 4 of Alex. Bausch ultimately agrees to what price for sale of Chewbacca?
5,000.
35,000, and that's a steal. Woo. Wookiee's 200 years old, still got a lot of mileage
By the
on
way,
that
I'm
Wookiee.
selling a Chewbacca Funko Pop for 35,000 credits right outside in the line.
Hey, he's back.
That in the intermission.
Way to not read the private chat.
Separates Laura and Laura, you have a chance to make that
I have back on
Have a
myself
1-point lead
as
right now. If
probably
you can
as
answer
you
this
put that on.
5-point question correct.
Sorry.
Number 15
Sorry.
category is planet and locations. And your question. In the film Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan Kenobi tells Anakin Skywalker that Jedi Master Quinlan Vos has just moved his clone troopers to where? Laura Kelly has
What the hell?
He didn't even hesitate.
Didn't even
Exciting stuff here, Ken. You knew she wasn't going to go down without a fight, and now she has the upper hand. Alex Damon finds himself.
Yeah. There's
She
no
hits
way.
She hits
How
the
hilarious would it
ground.
be if he blew all 3 questions
He is.
and just didn't get it?
I will.
It'll never happen.
impressive.
I will eat my shoe if that's what
Number one
happens.
here, Alex, you chose
Listen, there's
number
been
2
weirder shit that happens in the
for
Schmoedown.
Yeah.
7, Ken.
I got 218 and 7.
I
What
got
do you-
218 and 7 as well. I was just
Okay.
testing you.
All right.
Sky.
Okay. All right.
Oh, we have fun.
Number 2 is the category of the Phantom Menace. The Phantom Menace. So this would be for the victory if Alex can get it. Who was Anakin and Shmi sold to before they became the property of Watu?
That's a 2-point question.
I didn't even hear the answer.
I mean, was there a doubt?
Oh, the Star Wars movie Schmoedown champion of the world.
All right. I mean, still,
Damon!
Alex Damon does it again. It was Gardilla.
still an impressive performance from Kelly either way.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. No, that is like
The Star Wars.
yeah.
When you lose at 28 points, that is not anything but things happening.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
Holding the championship belt and about to be interviewed.
28 points wins you any other match, really.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we turn it over to Jen Sturger, how about a big round of applause for the one, the only Miss Jen Sturger?
Thank you so much, Mark. I almost wore the exact same jacket.
Is that an Omega chair, Nick?
Looking from your apartment.
Guys, first of all, give it up for both these competitors. That was amazing.
It looks like it, yeah.
Alex, that thing has to be getting heavy at this point.
It's awkward to hold, I have to admit, but I mean, it looks good.
It is neat, but it is kind of odd. Yeah.
Right? I mean, basically can explain this entire game to us. I mean, we were sitting backstage going, there's no way he's going to miss a single question.
There were a couple I was unsure of.
Okay.
I mean, they're gonna need to make more Star Wars movies just so we can keep trying to stump you. Christian said backstage, he's like, I'm literally gonna have to create someone in a lab to beat this guy. How did you feel about your?
He's a robot. What did I say?
You're right. You're right.
I've been going into a match. I watched her go against Andrew. And, yeah. I know how hard she's been studying, and I was say that.
What's your study process like? I mean, to commit all of this to memory.
I just
put
plug in a USB port in my head and just upload it.
Wow. Bill, we literally were on the same wavelength. That's exactly
he's like Johnny Mnemonic over here.
I put a USB drive in his head.
And I'm going to watch
Matrix.
it, and I'm done.
It's the Matrix. It's all on floppy disk.
I still think a lot of us are clear.
I know Clone Wars.
I'm
done.
Well, on the off chance Christian can somehow make that happen, are you ready to go against him? Because I feel like he may be the only person that might be able to go toe-to-toe with you at this point.
I mean, I hear the Schmoedown's coming to Atlanta, my hometown, in February. I mean, I'd love to do an Iron Man match against Sam.
Oh my God, that would be.
Guys, the challenge has been laid out.
I would love that.
I mean, at this point, I think that's the only way you can get this done.
Yeah. Hey, they film a lot of TV shows and movies in Atlanta.
They film NWA Power, best wrestling on TV right now.
Fair enough.
20. But right now we go back to Jen Sturger, who has Laura Kelly appropriately celebrating, I would say.
Look how much taller she is than Jen.
Oh my God, it's insane.
She's got to be like 6'1".
Yeah, at least 6'1" or 6'2".
It's like when Charlotte Flair wrestles literally any other woman on that roster.
In Chicago, what does it feel like to be playing in front of this amazing crowd here in Los Angeles?
This is crazy. This is really, really awesome. I really, really appreciate the support. I appreciate the opportunity to be here. This is awesome to get to take my shot at Damon. It was really fun. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
Speaking of taking shots, where's my glass?
Yeah, no, we did this again. we messed up again and meant to bring a third, and yeah, here we are. Sorry.
At what point? I mean, at one point you guys were neck and neck. You missed your bonus. What point did the match feel like it got away from
the betting round?
I wonder if maybe the bonus set me off a little bit, but honestly, at the speed round, I was super worried about that going into it. I had a feeling that was where I was gonna probably get taken down, and yeah, going into it, that didn't help.
Do you have a chance to practice with the buzzers at all? I know a lot of opponents out there do that.
Yeah, no, we got some, I think ages 3 and up buzzers that we found online, and practiced a little bit with that. Doing it in front of a crowd's a totally different thing, and doing it against Alex is a whole nother level. So yeah.
Speaking of Alex, I mean, there had to be a lot of nerves coming into this match for you because, like I said, we haven't seen someone that can even come close to him at this point. What was your thought process in preparing for this?
It was a lot of nerves, and I had the same sort of thing with that Alex did. We've got the Mandalorian, we've got so much going on with the Rise of Skywalker coming out. I struggled a little bit finding time to study up for this, so I'm hoping it maybe.
If that's you not studying that much,
that was definitely
Jesus, I want to see what you can do when you got
oh
some
my
time.
God, there's just so much Star Wars to watch and so many cool things to do in Star Wars. I just don't have time. They're actually, like I said, they're going to have to start making more movies to keep up with you guys and your knowledge because the stuff that you guys are putting out is absolutely incredible. And I think I can vouch for this audience when I say that was a really enjoyable match to watch.
That's great. I had a lot of fun too.
We have not seen the last of you. The draft is coming up. Are there any managers out there that have been courting you really heavily?
No, but Alice and I are a team, and we stick together, and I think that I'm going to probably just stick with that. That's my plan.
All right.
Laura Kelly, guys.
Thank you, Jen Sturger and Laura Kelly.
I mean, it makes sense.
If
She's
I may
not-
say one
she
thing,
doesn't live out here.
That Lucasfilm, Jen
Yeah.
Sturger wants more Star Wars movies, so get on it.
Great match. Look, I got to tell you, I'm not.
And I mean, it's one of those ones. It's always risky to draft the Star Wars personally anyway, with how many matches they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Division potentially so robust that causes me more fear than what's at the top.
But you just wrote a Star Wars book.
Again, it was the 12 Monkeys. I paid them. I put them in front of a typewriter. Gave them have at it.
It's a great film directed by Terry Gilliam as well. So
I was
Ken,
thinking the same thing, Mark.
on to the team title match. We're still wondering what's going on
Yeah.
with competitors. We're going to try to get that information sorted out. Luckily, we do have a fun little surprise as we continue the draft. The proverbial
How many
nuke
points
that happened
did Damon get?
29.
29?
The next
29.
three managers that will be drafting competitors into their stable in 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Schmoedown Spectacular 4 stage, Tom Dagnino, Rob and Kaiser.
You know they all want to be on the stage. Shane. You know they all want to be on stage with y'all.
Right there.
I love Kaiser. Kaiser is literally my favorite.
He's really, really freaking entertaining.
I mean, arguably the three.
Look, she yelled at him already.
I mean, those are arguably the three best managers right there.
Yeah.
I mean, arguably the three runners up for Manager of the Year as well.
Early on in the season, all the talk was about these two characters being Manager of the Year.
Dagnino,
Forgot
just taking
about
shots.
A certain someone. That's me. Roxy, she started off hot in the beginning of the season, but now she's not. Kaiser, he's got two people in this competition here. And guess what's better than two?
Three.
The question is, does Dagnino stick with the Horseman, or is he changing up the name?
He's changing the name.
Uh-huh. That being said,
Without a
they
doubt,
know
he's
what
changing the
supposed
name.
to do. And founding fathers know what they need to do. That three will turn into three Manager of the Years for yours truly.
It's gonna be 3-peat.
So that being sprayed,
Is he wearing anything under that?
No.
No.
I asked, what's the most powerful street in the world?
Wall Street.
That would be Wall Street.
Is he changing the name to Wall Street?
That's pretty dumb.
Boo.
Oh my god, with the bow and everything. That's hilarious.
Good. But the motto for my squad this year is greed is great.
Okay.
Fix exchange. Yes. I like it. I like it.
Okay. Got it.
Finstock Exchange.
I love it.
That's
I'm out
the
of the
best
top
name
of the
so
fan.
far.
Yeah.
That is.
Yep.
My TV is like a.
That your logo is.
I apologize.
Okay. Oh no, you're good.
How dare you?
Stay right there for 1 second.
I turned it off
because
because I just realized.
Like
That's way ahead.
entire thing was all about yourself. Greedy, like yourself. How you manage, all about you. And don't think I forgot about you. I'm just happy you showed up today.
Ooh, shots fired.
Because Smets is here, because you don't show up for the rest of your players.
Ooh.
What do I do? I manage based on my players. I make it all about them because that is what a great manager does. And this next year, I'm going after the people who have felt alone and they need a little bit of support in their life.
Are you taking
Thank you.
Jay Washington's old
The
name?
people who are odd, the people who are strange, but people who are
She's trying to get the
absolute
loony bin.
rock stars.
I mean, I get it. I like it.
And
That's
she
good.
criticizes Magneto for making it all
Right?
about himself.
At least his was
Very
funny.
ironic. Yeah.
His was funny.
So I look
Yeah.
forward
I like
to
this
playing
one.
both your
Yeah,
Sure,
Rockstar.
let's just
Next
drop
year.
the Y and drop the I and the
Yeah.
one R.
Whoa,
No.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Get back here. Box of rocks.
A box of rocks.
First of all, Tom, I'll take a order of Hunan chicken with a seafood platter. Tom, why do you always look like you woke up in the back of a 76 Crown Vic? Give me a Domino's pizza box for a pillow. Roxy, you look lovely as ever. I normally don't associate with women recently released from the Waltham Correctional Facility, but
Oh no!
you're standing next to me.
Oh
See, you guys got some fun, fancy new logos. Really
He's sticking with the dungeon.
Yeah, no way he's changed it. It's too good.
in the dungeon.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they add something to Dungeon.
We've never had any
If it's not of Doom, I call bullshit.
going on a run. Going for everybody except one of the greatest who ever played the game, but we made it. We did our thing. We're gonna take care of that tonight. We got Paul Oyama goes 6-0. Goes 6-0. He beats old McMurrow for the belt. Still get no respect. I asked Karloff to get some T-shirts made. It looked like I was asking to pull teeth. Well, you know what? We're going to do things our way like we always do. We're going to show our logo that we finally got someone. I don't know. They paid this guy.
That looks sick.
You know, now we got a
Good
logo.
one.
Now
Good
we
one.
got a logo. And guess what, baby? This Death Star is fully operational.
Ooh, I like it.
All right, look at that.
That was from Star Wars.
That was. I got to tell you.
All right. So,
Again,
I gotta tell you, Alice, that reminded me of the last
Bobby
time Roxy
Gucci's
went
got
to a
probably the
Fort
most
Hotel
inventive
bar
name.
that had
I like his
and the dungeon just comes with fire on that on that logo. I really like that logo.
Also, I was thinking about it while I was feeding my cats. I'm throwing out "fuck you, pay me." My team name would be in honor of one of my favorites, CM Punk, Pizza Coffin.
That's the question.
Just because I want to see that T-shirt design, Pizza Coffin.
I hesitate to
Pizza
make this
Coffin.
next statement, but I
And that's the answer to every question ever asked.
So was
just going to be perfectly
was
honest.
the next match supposed to be the team's final?
The third match,
Pizza Coffin.
and I'm trying to get
Pizza Coffee.
with the team and with Chairman Christian. So what we're going to do, we do have an intermission planned after the third round match. So what I think the best option is for us to
RB3.
Go ahead with the match, and hopefully, if John is going to show up, or I'll get some information that he's not. But I think that in the time, we should go ahead and do the introductions. I guess. Do we have a promo vid we can
He's
put up
doing
for
the
team
match.
title match?
Just the way they're talking about it, he's got to be there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey. So. Yeah.
I'm just acting.
Yeah.
Your mics are still on.
Your mics are still on.
Your mics are still hot, guys.
I remember that match. That match was so good.
It was very good.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I think it'd be funny if he walked out with like an IV next, just like sort of.
That'd be hilarious.
Like with his gown on and everything from the host. I don't know.
And he just has his cowboy hat on and the mask.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think should happen.
but my internet cut out. What did Kaiser end up calling his thing, or just
It's still the dungeon. It just looks really it looks really cool. The logo looks really good.
They got like an official logo. So,
Alright.
but it's the same name. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You got 2 30-point teams. It's gonna come down to who gets the perfect round.
The speed round, I think, is going to be the killer, which has been the deciding factor of the first matches.
I don't think it'll hurt Shazam. During that finals match that was aired yesterday, the kid was on the kid just came out of nowhere, and then Bibbs just cleaned up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would. And of those, I don't know, just because it's a soft spot, that Monty Python entrance was just gold. The one where he was going around killing everybody.
Yeah.
I just love that movie so much.
My favorite that Bibbs has done this year is the Love Actually one. I thought that was really good.
That one was really damn good too.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Like I said, they've all been good.
Yeah. He hasn't had a really bad entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think depending on what happens with the nominations, he could end up splitting the vote between themselves, which is going to leave it opening to Andrew coming through and winning it.
I gotta be honest. I love Bibbs' entrances, but Andrew did a lot. He deserves. I know Bibbs wants it, but he really deserves it for that one. Like,
work went into that one. I
think it's going to depend on what of his entrances get nominated. Because if his commentary entrance gets nominated,
that would
could
be
be
Schmoedown, Ken, an exciting promo.
What is Harloff doing this whole time?
He's in the back running it,
taking a powder.
Is he gonna take Roka's place?
He's pulling a Vince McMahon.
He's calling in a Wawa.
Him and Stone Cold are backstage. We'll come back at the end. So
help build this stuff. William's gonna be
he goes down into the bottom row.
Fan base. He has
No, he's coming up.
Watch out! You got a little something right here.
Oh, sorry guys. Okay. He's coming out. He's playing for Roka.
That's what I was thinking.
If that happens,
and it really
they've lost the belts.
And that's why
sadly.
Well, I don't think it would be for the belt.
Kid coming from Canada.
I'll see what happens.
Justin Bieber, the next Martin Short. He ends up being great at movie trivia. Him and Bibbs complement each other very well in movie trivia. You talk about.
So I actually have, if
in the team
Roka's playing, I have Shazam winning.
I have Shazam winning as well.
For the Boca Bantam.
Yeah.
But when
I gotta go Shazam as well. They're just on too much of a roll
this season. Dan Merle,
they're dominant. It's not even like they have a low ranking score at all. They're 30 and up every match.
Every match. Yep.
Sorry, Malcolm.
I was about to say they just broke the teams record too. So
again.
Again, twice. Yeah.
Bibbs. I think he's still standing. He's been standing after all these years.
Standing.
Better than I ever did. Black truth survive.
Here.
Wait, no, wait.
Now,
we don't get a strike.
You don't have the rights for this.
Quite frankly, I'm not even.
We didn't do over like 10 seconds. We're good.
It's 5 now.
Oh, it's 5 now?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Yeah.
We do not have the rights to that song. It was fair use. We were just being excited.
Comedy purposes. That was a parody.
Yep, parody.
You're allowed to
Maybe I'm
speak it.
Antibiotics, but does everybody else?
If you're not sick,
I'm
it's totally fine.
still
That's just me.
standing.
Okay.
Better than I ever did.
Hello, Harvey. Good to see you.
Looking like a true survivor.
Okay, here's what we're gonna
Feeling
do.
like a
little
pretty good, yeah.
And if you would be so kind, I'm gonna ask you a simple question. I'm gonna say, actually, it's just gonna be a statement. It's time for the Schmoedown. There we go.
He's
And
showing
if
up.
you can introduce at least Team Shazam, and then we'll see where we go.
I will.
Just flying by the seat of our pants here, partner.
This is yes and.
We might have to kill some time on
We're
stage.
trying to figure this out. I've literally got Alex Marzota. He just gave me the middle finger, which says go. All right. In this team's championship match,
Put some gusto in it, Ken.
introducing first
Here we go.
with a record of 5 wins and 0 defeats and 1 KO. They are the #1 Schmoedown Teams Championship contenders, William the Beast Bibione and the Kid Brendan Myers.
What is it? What is it?
So
Well,
dark.
It is not only holiday season, but they're literally giving out gifts. And
Nice.
I imagine they know everyone.
Are they wearing the
in crowd
same
who's been
outfit?
Yeah,
on,
same outfit.
Yeah, that's the same outfit.
And that's how they determine
Oh.
the giving of the gifts.
Boo! For no
Well, they got their
costume
Shazam
change.
shirts.
And what a great
They got their
song
Shazam shirts
to
on.
be
them.
introduced to.
Yes, they did.
One thinks of the Castle Johnson with Angus playing Thunderstruck.
I mean, they could have done thunder lightning or some sort of flash.
Really, there's candy in those bags, Ken. I don't.
Apparently, they're playing Thunderstruck.
Proud, and I hope there's
Yeah.
no
If you say so.
in that bag.
Now, the question is it the AC/DC version or the superior version, the one by Tucello?
Strong
Nice.
effort in the first match we had.
The one by who?
The kid
Tucellos?
Two cellos. Yeah.
to get his say so in this match.
Better. It's actually better.
It's pretty damn good.
Gentlemen, good to see you, gentlemen. And Ken?
And their opponent,
Question mark?
the other #1.
I am Ron Burgundy.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Are they doing corruption?
The 5 Horsemen with a team's record of 4 wins
Oh, okay.
and 3 KOs. Dangerous Dan!
They're just playing Dan.
No!
Oh,
There's Ben and
oh, they just said Dan. They didn't say. They didn't say John's name.
Fresh
The
off his
victorious Ben Bateman,
fresh off his victory.
Mark Riley,
Fresh off a lovely wine tour with his fiancee Julie.
I mean, they're probably.
They gave us to the Little Warrior again.
I love it. I love that.
Youngsters
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nice.
what a day, what a day, holding up the 5.
Look at that kid. The belt is
That's so cool.
outweighs him, but he's holding it above his head. What a nice moment for that youngster.
All right, we're getting so we still have only
Thank you,
one
sir.
Shannon.
Thank
All right.
you.
This one. Hey, what's up? Hey, look at that belt. I love that belt. How's it going, everybody? So we got a bit of a situation here. I don't know if you've been following what's been going on. My partner John Roca feeling a little under the weather.
Are they bringing in a digital John Roca?
We've been talking, to him, but
John Roca
Like a fake diesel and a fake Razor remote.
Mm-hmm.
so
Is it? It's just a cardboard cutout.
I was thinking, well, I got a couple of people said maybe we get a new partner. Maybe I play with Riley, and I love this guy. I love all these guys, but I don't. It doesn't feel right to me to play this match with another partner, and it's nothing personal. So, Mark, this may be some rule. Ken, yeah, they tell me it may have to be some rules things. But what if I just took these two on?
Yep.
Handicap match?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
I'm being told. I'm being told yet?
I'm not.
No, I could take them
We
on.
got Christian Arloff out there.
Myself.
Hold on.
Because I'm not playing with anybody but John Roca.
So, Dan, very admirable. I think it's awesome that you did that. Now, I wasn't planning to get booed tonight. I probably am, because I know, but that's not something we can do. It's not fair to Shazam. We were going to do another match where we'll move it to New York, but you guys decided not to. So, the unfortunate decision for tonight, you and John will have to play in New York, and we're going to award the championship to Shazam tonight.
No.
Here comes John. Here comes John.
I'm not happy with that.
Here comes John.
He's coming. Where is he? He's there.
Where is he? He's in the audience somewhere. He's in the balcony.
Let's let the chairman get
He's the
his
Phantom of the Opera. No.
I wish.
All right, hold on.
What would happen afterwards? We've got. Trust me. Trust me. It was a decision we didn't want to make, but we had to make it, and that's got to be the one. It's got to be the
No,
decision.
we do not want to
It's
win
gotta be
like
the final
that.
decision.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yes. Even though we all called it, it's amazing either way.
It still was good. I almost kind of believed saying they were going to strip him belts.
right. Ken, unbelievably, John Roca
has emerged.
has showed up.
I didn't believe it at first. One half of
Wait, where'd it come from? Where is he? Oh.
That is actually John Roca.
Where did he go?
With his belt, his hat. That is the outlaw.
Everybody was blocking him. That's why we didn't see him.
I knew he was going to show up. I told I.
Oh, yeah, Roca.
I guess we're gonna let the match stand.
That's fair. You know what? I mean, we all.
Yeah.
That's still pretty cool. Nice work.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as they started bringing people on stage, it's like, there's no way they just award the belt to Shazam and get everyone on stage just for that.
And the fact that everybody stayed on stage was like, yeah.
Here's the thing, though. If he can't speak,
Crowd loves it, Ken.
that
flare
speed round's really gonna hurt.
Moments in the history of the
Yeah, that's
yeah.
a good question because it's bronchitis of all things.
Michael Jordan flu.
Yeah, I get it all the time, and it's no joke.
Rushing
Yeah.
record under the flu. One thing's about the time I got to be on an AP bio test when I had chicken pox.
Yeah. This is.
Why is everyone shaking hands with him? He's ill.
Right, even with steroids.
A little more
Even with
contamination
steroids.
all over everything.
Credit the intro. I just wasn't sure what was happening here. I feel bad about that. But we are here. John Roca is here.
Okay.
He's coughing all over all of the microphones.
We got a tag team title match.
So just so we know that Roca would be patient zero if anything breaks out.
Yeah.
So
all seen Contagion.
The entire
Something right
the
now.
entire audience is catching it.
Always with the big entrances, this guy.
I'd say that's why
Always with the
Harloff
big
went to the
entrances.
back after the first match. Is like
So, unfortunately, for
probably
Shazam,
wanted to
I'm gonna
make sure
take
he's
back
just
the
on
title
call
of
so he can find out what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
We were champs for like 2 minutes. That counts. Put it on the books.
And you can again, but a 5-round match will
We were champs for 2
the
minutes.
rules in round number
funny.
1.
Your gift is a bag, Ken.
The field of competitors.
Your gift is a
We'll
bag.
hear 8 questions from 8 different movie trivia categories.
You need
It doesn't have a good tote
to
bag.
into this.
In round number 1, you may not rely on the strength of your teammates to answer questions. It is an individual exercise. Every point that an individual accrues is added to the team's total. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question, no stealing in round number 1. Each team has 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the 5-round match.
All right, fun side fact. If Dan actually was able to go handicap, do you think he'd still win?
Like
No.
the
No.
assistance of medical
I'll be.
mask.
You know what?
Here's
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit this one out, and I'm going to keep a track of just Dan,
If I may,
and we'll see at the end. How's that?
That's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
We're so damn pumped.
Yes, we're ready.
All right.
Oh, he's gonna get the
The
kid
kid
sick.
getting as far away from Roca as he possibly can.
Fathers.
I'm gonna give you what I got. I don't know what I got, but I'm gonna give you what I got.
Then let's get ready.
I'm actually going to keep track of my score this time.
Yeah, me too.
In round number 1 comes in the category of action/adventure movies. Action adventures. And your first question, what 2008 action comedy stars Seth Rogen and James Franco?
I mean,
And after all that dramatics, now we got some trivia questions to answer.
We're here. We're
right.
here. Action comedy describes my sex life. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
A quick movie. 5.
I got
That's
on.
a quick
3, 2, down. Outlaw, we are going to use
Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express.
Got it. Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express. Is it
All
me
right.
next? Yep.
Kids got it. Dan Merle.
Pineapple Express.
And the Beast William Bibion.
Pineapple Express, and I drew a joint.
Drew a joint.
Nice.
Question number 2 comes in the category of famous actors and actresses. Actors and actresses. Which movie legend played the male lead in the Hitchcock films Suspicion and Notorious?
Notorious. Not written for that film.
I love Van Halen, man.
Just because he's been in so many others.
But I have heard of them.
Okay, Billie Eilish. 5.
Good one.
2, 1. Pen
Cary
start
Grant.
Cary
down,
Grant?
Looking for
Oh,
I got James Stewart.
yeah, I also went Jimmy Stewart.
Cary Grant.
That is correct.
Cary Grant. Nice.
Cary Grant.
I was going Jim Stewart until I heard the movies.
Cary Grant.
Yeah.
Roca.
All
Did
right.
not have
Didn't have
it.
it.
Did not have
So
it.
Shazam opens up a 4-3 lead on the Founding Fathers.
I knew he was in Suspicion, so I just kind
Your
of.
next question comes from the world of the managers may not consult with the competitors in round number 1, even if you're asking for bus fare. Question comes from the world with Dagnino. It always is in the world of dramas. And your question: who played the title character in the film The Talented Mr. Ripley? Can that film Mr. Ripley?
Yeah.
Buddy, and they say, "What is your talent?" What do you tell him?
Eating.
So if we get it right, should we give ourselves 2
That's a
points
fair
since it's teams?
answer.
Just playing.
No. No.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
That is correct.
Jude Law is in the movie, though.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure who considered the lead in
That
that.
is correct.
John Roca.
All right. Damn.
Matt Damon.
Well, did they say lead or titular character?
They said titular.
Titular. So who played Mr. Ripley, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Question
then, yeah.
4 comes in the category of 90s movies. Movies in the 1990s.
In the 1890s.
We got 2 movies.
In Forrest Gump, Forrest meets which member of the Beatles?
And Beatles.
Shit. Yeah.
Knapsack. Ken, tell me the date.
Oh,
Ed Sullivan Show.
Not gonna. You got it, Nick.
no.
I'm pretty sure I've got it.
Yeah.
Ed Sullivan's Jack.
It's easy if you try.
Down.
John Lennon.
John Lennon.
John
Yeah.
Lennon.
Captain Kangaroo. John Lennon.
I thought it was Harrison.
Nice.
John Lennon.
John Roca.
I'm the Walrus, John Lennon.
All right.
Yeah.
John Lennon.
All right.
Ooh, that makes me think of a new question I need to write. So
There you go, John Lennon.
They all got it right. We'll give Roca the point, even though the Walrus was actually Paul. Fantasy sci-fi.
Yeah, Paul wrote Walrus. Get out of here.
Fantasy sci-fi. The question:
Roca?
what 80s sci-fi film stars Dennis Quaid, Martin Short, and Meg Ryan?
One of my favorites.
Great cast.
This is a great movie.
To affirm some things in my mind about who I am.
Really?
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Coming of age.
3, 2. Meg Ryan's over.
my favorite Martian?
Inner Space.
Oh.
Yeah, looking for answers starting with John Roca.
Inner Space.
That is correct. Inner
Never
Space.
seen that. Never seen that.
Kid.
Oh, that's
Inner
a great
Space.
movie.
There we go.
Had it.
Inner Space.
There we go.
Inner Space.
There we go.
And everybody wonders why he's my new favorite
All
player.
right, perfect round.
Who's that?
For
The
the
kid?
kid.
For Roca, who trailed
Yeah.
just by 1, but his team
Despite being sick,
I've
Roca's
seen
still
Inner
doing
Space
pretty
like
well.
900 times,
Yeah, no,
by the way.
despite
so
being
yeah.
sick, he is
Fan
doing
favorite.
well.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think he's still perfect.
Okay.
No, Dan's perfect. I'm pretty sure
Dan's
Roca
perfect?
missed. Yeah,
I thought
Roca's
Dan
missed
got that
one.
one question
Paid
wrong.
for the ticket.
Roca did.
Roca got it wrong. Oh, okay.
I'm keeping track of Dan.
Category
So
comedies. Which actress plays Paul Rudd's fiance in I Love You Man?
Oh.
You think any of these?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, man, why am I not in these things?
When Mark Ellis and Ken Matlock said
Be like
these.
Oh, damn it.
5, 4.
Why is every time I'm in a match like
Apocalypse.
I know who it is.
it's Rashida Jones?
We are looking.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. That's it.
I did not put Amy in.
Yep. I knew that. I knew that.
correct. Dan Merle.
I didn't have it. I said Isla Fisher.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
Rashida Jones.
We got Bibiani.
John
I was
Roca.
trying to pull it.
Hey, kid, you looking at me? Rashida Jones.
All right. But Dan Merle misses, and the champs are down.
I mean,
12-10.
you can talk all the trash.
Still working on
He's
two
so
perfect rounds,
and you're
both
not.
on
How you doing?
Sam. Your next category is from the world of horror/thriller. And your question: who plays reporter Michael Blomquist in 2011's The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? Ken, any tattoos you'd like to tell the crowd about?
I just
I know this one.
To the nearest fast locations on my back.
Is it the remake or is it the
Remake.
original? What's that?
It's the remake.
Okay.
5.
All right.
4.
2011, so it's the remake.
2. 1.
Daniel Craig.
That is Daniel Craig, yeah.
Merle.
Say it right for my friends in the UK. Daniel Craig.
Daniel
Craig.
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 Daniel Craig.
Commentary.
Critic.
I'm a critic.
You tell yourself. Daniel Craig.
There we go.
He's still perfect.
Daniel Craig.
You don't get to talk trash when he's perfect.
All right.
Both of the same perfect,
I
aren't
know.
No, didn't Bibbs just miss that?
No, they both got it.
Oh, they got it. Okay.
Everybody.
Perfect round here.
No,
If they
Bibbs.
get this next question.
They're perfect. They're at 14.
Yeah.
There's question 8 coming up now.
Your 8th and final question comes in the category of animated.
Okay.
Who directed 2012's stop-motion Disney film Frankenweenie?
Wow, Jesus, everyone's writing fast.
Yeah, it's like everybody knows that.
Um,
Oh yeah, that was.
This is
Oh, that.
definitely some guy that has never been in my kitchen.
4.
It was my go-to answer.
Good and nachos.
1.
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
William, starting with you.
Tim Burton, and I drew a little duck.
We got a perfect round for William the Beast Bibiani. John Roca.
Tim Burton. I didn't draw anything. So.
That's all right. We'll take the answer. The kid.
Tim Burton.
We got another perfect round. Dan.
Plain old Tim Burton.
Double dewberry with
Okay, so,
fucking Shazam.
Two perfect
Yeah!
rounds. First of all, noble
Cinnamon
performance by the
rolls.
Founding Fathers, just both of them actually being able to get it to
Cinnamon
stage,
rolls.
and then
Cinnamon
number 1 bested only.
So if I'm doing my math correct, Dan would be down 10 points going in a round.
Well,
I mean, depends on how they. I mean, depends on how they would have done it. They may have allowed.
Hold on.
Potter and Prisoner of Azkaban release in theaters.
What year did Prisoner of Azkaban get released?
We're in a
2000 and
5?
All right.
No.
Down in 5.
6.
5?
3.
I think it's 5.
2004.
It's either 4 or 5.
Here we go.
Kid.
2004.
That's incorrect. Oh, that's correct. Sorry.
Yes!
4.
I had 2005.
No, that's
Okay.
incorrect. That's incorrect. My apologies. Yeah.
Hey, 2 perfect rounds.
Kid pulls out a perfect
So Ken, at the
round.
end of the round,
Yeah.
number
Come
one,
on.
17
First year,
to
first
14.
spectacular, perfect round. Come on.
William He's been on the
Look at
stage
that.
already here today. He wants at least one win to claim out
Yeah.
of category 4.
I stuffed that one up myself as I put for 03.
2.
I forgot that it was a longer distance between Chamber and Prisoner.
The wheel.
Chamber was
Chamber was
01, right?
2.
So you get
Chamber was 2002.
you make
And then-
2015 there.
Yeah, because
But it took them longer to make it because Richard Harris passed away, so they had to recast Dumbledore.
In round number 2. So
I have never seen a Harry Potter movie.
I've only seen the first 4.
Good enough.
Potter's been first.
That is our Christmas present to you.
Wheel, not the pegs.
I had to write a Harry Potter category too.
That's wheel.
It's extemporaneous. I'm sure that's a.
Jesus,
oh.
Dan.
On wheel. So ladies and gentlemen, while it's spinning, how about a big shout out to Mr. J.
Meanwhile, 12 hours later,
Fantasy, sci-fi, and 80s movie.
One
That is sponsored
eternity
for Disney
later.
Films. We'll reveal the name of that patron if that
Comedy.
wedge is selected.
Comedy. Yeah.
Ooh.
They tried.
Boo.
Yeah.
Away from comedies. Spinning
Yeah. I think that's
Really?
a smart move for them. I think that's a smart move for them.
I mean,
I
with
guess.
something that borders comedies,
Plus,
I
you
don't
don't.
blame
There's
them.
no opponent's choice on the wheel, so
None.
I don't know. Me and Bill know something about comedies.
I mean, a little bit.
I mean, it won us a match.
Category
It
A.
got me a perfect game.
What was that?
Fantasy sci-fi.
Fantasy sci-fi.
Yeah, Dan's pretty strong in that.
Yeah.
Fantasy science fiction.
I think Roka's okay too, if I remember.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
The questions in the world of fantasy sci-fi will be administered by Ken Knapsack. You have 6. Each one worth 2. You may confer on each and every question.
All right. 6 questions. First one. In Blade Runner, before he dies, Roy Batty says that all of the incredible moments he's witnessed will be lost like what?
We can just say this one because they're going to Tears
and rain.
Tears, right?
Right.
Tears and rain.
Absolutely.
Tears and rain. Yep.
And they got it.
All right. Who plays the White Queen in 2010 Alice in Wonderland?
Kate Blanchett.
Nope.
Anne Hathaway.
And
I was writing that.
sorry, wrong movie.
Sorry, they were going to answer it. I know you were right. I knew you had
And
it.
just like that, they have reclaimed the
Yeah,
lead.
they go to answer really quickly in this round.
Question 3. What is the acronym used for the virtual reality game in Ready Player One?
It froze on me.
Osiris. Oasis.
Oasis.
The Oasis.
Oasis. Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
All right. You've got your 4th question coming in. 4th question.
Rookie mistake.
What film
Slow down.
starred Elijah Wood, Jordana Brewster, and Josh Hartnett as students who suspect that they're aliens? Have
The faculty.
Faculty. Yeah. That movie soundtrack is fantastic, by the way.
That movie's great.
Jon Stewart as an alien is freaking hilarious.
Yes.
Selma Hayek is an alien is hilarious.
Wait, his fingers getting cut off and it's like.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Who stars as vampire hematologist Edward Dalton in Daybreakers?
Edward Norton.
Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, yeah, he is in that. Yeah.
Nope. I was wrong. Sorry. So, nope.
They work at CVS Pharmacy.
I'd go multiple choice.
It's Ethan Hawke.
Hawke?
It's Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, he's the lead in that movie.
Correct.
Yeah. Lead. Yeah.
Doug, don't you give yourself those points.
I'm not giving myself those points. No, I said the wrong answer first. I jumped at it.
Performance here.
Plus, you said Ethan Hunt.
Fathers in round 2.
Huh?
You said Ethan Hunt.
I know.
I mean,
Ethan
we all
Hunt.
know that.
All 3 of your JTs remaining. This 1985 sci-fi film, directed by Wolfgang Peterson, starred Dennis Quaid and Lou Gossett Jr.
Enemy mine.
That is correct. 2 points.
Way to go, Roka.
Big round.
Sure.
Big round.
If he didn't have Roka,
All right.
Dan would have 18 points.
Nice.
Really exploded out there.
And just get right up to that wheel and start spinning it.
Just get to it.
Come on.
Yeah, that was
Horror.
perfect
Horror.
round two.
Horror. Horror. Do they got it on there?
Shazam.
They don't have
Nope,
horror on the wheel.
Nope, not on there.
And please tell us
It's gonna be a free respin.
Oscars?
Fantasy sci-fi. So this will be your first spin. It's a respin here in the first.
All right, so we're going for Oscars, right? That's what they want.
Again, if every other competitor,
I mean,
I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't know which ones they would have put on the wheel.
I'm betting Oscars because they're both really good at it.
80s.
Fincher.
David Fincher.
Fincher.
Yeah, that's good for them.
I think that's
I think they could.
David Fincher.
David Fincher.
Why are you getting involved in their conversation?
No, he's just looking at the wheel.
Okay, does Team Shazam
He was curious as to what they rolled. Yeah.
or spin again?
We're gonna need an answer. All right.
We have a time on this?
5, 4.
They're gonna
3,
take it.
2. They're gonna
They're
keep
gonna take
Fincher.
it.
Do it out.
They're keeping Fincher.
We'll see. Might be a mistake. We'll see.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here
Might be a mistake. We'll see.
He says that every time, though. He says it every time, to be fair.
Your first of 6 questions in round number 2. In David Fincher's 7, who plays the police captain?
Ooh.
Arlie
Ermy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arlie Ermy.
Good call, Bill.
Yep. Arlie Ermy.
All right.
Great movie.
Next question.
Yeah, I love that movie.
In Panic Room, What health condition does Kristen Stewart's character Sarah have
Asthma. Sorry, asthma.
during the home invasion?
I thought she was a diabetic.
Is it? She's not.
Maybe.
Oh, you actually might be right.
Oh, yeah, because she has an yeah.
She has the insulin.
Right,
Yeah,
she has
she's
asthma.
diabetic.
That
Yeah.
is A, asthma, B, epilepsy, C, diabetes, D, congenital heart disease.
It is no.
It's literally. Oh my god.
Damn, that's unfortunate. I thought
And
diabetes.
If they toss it up between the two.
Wait.
That is incorrect for a steal. The choices
Diabetes.
are. I don't need to give him. It is diabetes.
Yeah.
Nah, minus.
Big steal.
That's right.
I mean, they may have been wondering the same thing, and
The great Wilfred Brimley on a horse.
Ronald Wood didn't help them.
I just remember having.
Diabetes.
I just remember her having like that
Third
attack.
question in the world of David Fincher movies. In Alien 3, what Game of Thrones actor plays former inmate and facility doctor Dr. Clemens?
Charles
Dance.
Dance.
Yeah, I was writing that.
Charles Dance. That's my favorite Alien movie.
Really? All right.
Yes.
Points.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Big hole.
I'm alone, but yeah.
And they have a chance to pull even with the Founding Fathers if they're perfect for the second half of round number 2. Gentlemen, your next question. For which film did David Fincher receive his first Academy Award nomination for Best Director?
Dunkirk.
No.
No.
Social
Benjamin
Network?
Button.
First case of Benjamin Button.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
trying to remember which one.
I immediately caught it.
Get this, the baby's like 90.
Stop
Your penultimate
taking our
question
Caleb Boatman
in
joke.
round number 2 in the world of David Fincher. In The Social Network, after Facebook launched, it was said Mark was the biggest thing on Harvard's campus, which included 19 Nobel laureates, 15 Pulitzer Prize winners, 2 future Olympians, and a what?
President?
Movie star.
That was a tough question, and that is 2 points.
Movie star. It was movie star.
Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Natalie Portman, yeah.
What?
I thought
Natalie
did time
Portman
at William and
was-
Mary.
Went to Harvard.
Yeah, she went to Harvard.
She's smart as hell.
She's pretty smart, dude. Yeah.
She's a
Then
genius.
why doesn't
2
she
points
choose
and
better movies?
Money. She's smart.
And Mills
She's smart.
7 was guilty of which sin?
I didn't hear the first part of that.
Tied
I
going
didn't hear any
into
of that.
round number 3.
It was another 7 question.
It is a great sin, Mark. I love that sin.
I'm not
Rodney, your
mistaken.
favorite
Didn't,
sin?
I
You
might
talk
be
about the
mistaken.
social network,
Fight Club?
Gentlemen, welcome to Facebook. Now, what we have here
Finch? No,
is
I'm wrong.
one more wheel spin before we say goodbye.
Fincher did Fight Club.
Yeah, he did Fight Club, yeah.
Okay.
Founding Fathers.
Okay.
Just one.
Yeah.
Where's the
But-
Fight Club love?
Rules is the betting round.
You don't talk about it.
You may
Yeah,
say
we don't talk about Fight
Come
Club.
on, man. It's the first 2 rules.
goes with it.
I mean, I didn't realize Fincher did Panic Room.
I
Yeah,
knew he did that.
Funny, didn't- yeah, most people don't realize he did.
How many points they want to bet?
I
As
think
a
that was
team.
my first David Fincher
0
movie
points, all the way up to 3 points.
in the
They have
theaters.
not spun yet.
Yeah.
Once we get your bets in, at that point, we are going to ask the question. And if you get that question correct, you gain that many points. If you get that question wrong, you lose that many points. With that, Dan Merle, you may now approach the wheel. In just a second. No, go ahead, spin it. All right, so here comes the spin.
Oh, wow. They really got a leg.
3
All right, so I'm going to go watch
later.
The Irishman, and when this wheel's done,
For 2 more
By the way, well worth the watch.
Dear Lord.
Man, and I'm surprised how many people disagree with you.
It's a team
I'm
effort.
I've heard some pretty mixed things about it. Yeah.
So,
I mean,
Well,
What do we got? What do we got?
Drama.
and
to no one's surprise,
Category you save for your mama.
it does appear that we're going to stick with dramas.
to no surprise, Brian Michaels hates it.
From 0 to 3
He
points,
hates
how
every
many
Scorsese
points
movie,
do you
though.
take to wager? When you write your wager down on the whiteboard, if you want to
I mean, I thought the directing in that was good, but I think the story wasn't that
William, if I could just
Yeah.
compelling.
I can't say anything. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I haven't.
I need to watch it.
I mean, they all, yeah.
I mainly just need to know if they're going to ask questions from it.
Okay.
Sorry.
They will.
Going to consider that Roman numerals. All right. In the world of dramas. God, that RB3 laugh. It's there to pick
the
you up when you
RB3
need it.
laugh is the best laugh in the world.
Oh, my God.
It's a
All
What are
right.
we saying? What do you think they're doing? 2?
I think Merle and Roka could go 3.
And again, please write down your answer on the whiteboard.
Merle and Roka 2, Shazam 1.
In the film The Disaster Artist,
Ooh.
what does Tommy force Greg to do, which costs Greg the opportunity for a small role on a popular TV show?
Stay and do a scene over and over again, and it's the sex scene.
Fun movie.
Or the new scene.
The sex scene. Yeah, it's doing the sex scene over and over again.
5.
I thought it was Shade.
Get it out of your seat.
Repeat the
Repeat
question.
the question, please.
He loses the audition.
Oh, that is it. Yes. No,
shave?
That's right. No.
I thought it was
Costs Greg the opportunity for a small role
Yeah, because he
on a
was.
TV show.
Yeah, because the TV show wanted him to keep the beard.
As a lumberjack.
Yeah. Yep. That's
Okay.
it.
Stable.
Nice work.
Good job, Andrew.
Nice work.
Third grade recital. It's
But that. Yeah.
Pens down.
Yep.
Answers.
Let's get the wagers in. First of all, we're going to get the wager from Founding Fathers. How many points?
We wagered 2 points.
And your answer?
Shave his beard.
Mm-hmm.
And
All
you
right.
got 2 points because that's correct.
And how many points did you?
They didn't get it. They didn't get it.
They
We got it
wagered
wrong.
2 and they got it wrong.
Ooh.
So the Founding
4-point swing.
Swing there. Potential
Mm-hmm.
swing there.
All right, Ken, you know what time it is. You take the reins. I grab the microphone.
Let's do it. Let's do it. This is
If Bibbs
the
shows
speed
up and the
round.
kid
This can
shows
make
up
you-
for this
can
round.
make you- the speed round.
This is where Roka's bronchitis is going to be.
Administrative
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
questions.
Yeah, but he's also got Dan on his team, so
Yeah.
One.
that's a pretty good partner to have.
I think during
buzzing in. That's
the round 2 and 3,
Mark Ellis.
Dan did most of the talking and the answering. So
As soon as I
we'll work on
see
that.
or hear you buzz in there.
You know, Ken, it's only fitting that the guy who has bronchitis has a buzzer that doesn't work. So we're going to get a new buzzer in there for John Roca.
Yeah.
In the meantime, got some other buzzers that are malfunctioning.
All right.
This drama reminds me of a song.
This is great. This is
So,
great. By the way,
no,
Mark,
I've already asked about movies like The Irishman, if they're going to be included in the questions or not.
All right.
I mean, it was theatrically released.
So here's,
Now Viviani needs one to
at least for full memory.
Yeah.
Knives Out.
RB3, everybody.
Me personally, I would not write questions about something like that automatically.
Champion.
Okay.
Even though it is technically released on digital,
we have
I would wait at least 6 months
All right.
before I start asking questions about something that has just been released.
Go over
Maybe 4.
Okay. Fair enough.
Ken admits-
well, I'll
And-
say maybe 3 or 4 months because isn't that you generally
Dan or
spare the time that it takes to go on to
Yeah,
D&D?
3 to 4.
I mean, the fact that it's on Netflix now,
2 seconds to answer the
so you won't be asking. You're still going to wait
Did you get it wrong?
a few more months before asking questions.
Half. You only have 2 seconds. You may not.
I mean, those sort of things are always going to be
Well,
tricky.
there's going to be a lot of those now that like they release in theaters like a few weeks before, and then they show up on Netflix like a month later.
Done. Dan
So,
and John, I'm going to
oh, sorry.
ask you a question. Who
They're
won
getting
the
ready.
1991 season Super Bowl?
Washington Redskins.
All right. Well done. Well done. Still alive in the NFC.
That is 5 extra points for getting that
And
right.
when you are ready, ask the first of 5 speed round questions.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, first question. Who stars is the lead in 2018's Death Wish?
Brendan.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
That's correct for a point.
Good job, kid.
Nice.
It's too intense to even answer.
All right.
Who played the well-meaning inventor father in Honey, I Shrunk the
Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis.
That's correct for a point.
Whew.
What 2006 sci-fi film co-stars Julianne Moore, Michael Caine?
Brendan.
Children of Men.
That is correct.
Jesus! The kid's a beast!
Michael Caine.
My cocaine.
He said you're not having sex. Listen, no, it's not.
All
Press
right.
the button. Do not get in his head.
All
Let him
right.
play the game.
Don't let him get in your head. You have sex with that buzzer. Not as much as you do, Bibbs.
And we're back. In the speed round, Ken, when you're ready.
What 1985 John Hughes movie involves two teenage boys who
Roca.
Weird Science.
That's correct for a point.
I mean,
but shit. I would need to get to like at least part of that. And, Ken, I just want to remind John Roca, you just have to hit the buzzer once. You don't have to have sex with it.
I mean, kid can.
Final question in the speed
He's
round.
got more
It's been a competitive
versatility.
one here. What year saw the release of the Victor Fleming movie Gone with the Wind?
1939.
That's correct. 31-28 game.
3-point lead.
3-point game.
Good job, Mr. Ellis.
What is the points record for a title teams match?
It's in the 30s.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gotten over 40.
Very enthusiastic in the first row. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, Ken! I got.
There's a good chance whoever wins beats the the title
as well as my
points
first-
record.
That was the most nervous I've ever been right there.
That's
Just
right,
trying-
that's right.
It's like they hover over them, like they're hot, protecting their nest of eggs.
Yeah.
And you can't.
Yeah. It's
But we
tough.
got through it, and now we are here in round 5. By the way, this is the round that will determine the championship.
Here we go. Fifth and final round. This is as exciting as your special dog stepfather.
That's right. We get a band right next door.
Good plug.
So we have Dan Merle and John Rogan, the founding father, and we have William Bibiani and the kid. They will be known as Team Shazam heretofore, at least for the rest of this season, which is short. Each team is going to give us a series of numbers. These can range from 1 to 20. Each number corresponds to a different category: movie, trivia, Schmoedown, know-how. Now, it is the team format, and so once we give you the category for your 2-point question, the team will have to decide which member is going to answer that question. You have to answer that question solo. You may not rely on your teammates' knowledge for either the 2-point question or the 3-point question. The 3-point will be answered by the opposite team member. You may only confer with your teammate for the 5-point question. We understand the rules as I have read them to you. Then we are going to go to the team that is currently in the lead, which is, I believe, Team Shazam.
No.
Just testing the Founding father. You had the belt for a couple minutes. All right. Founding fathers. What numbers feel lucky?
Number 8, number 3, number 15.
Okay.
Strong number.
Good numbers. Good numbers.
For the Foo Fighters and Shazam.
1, 9, and 4.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I think
for
that's been the
one.
numbers they've
It's a great
gone
number.
with the entire.
All right, so team.
Yeah, they've gone with
entire
those.
run.
Let me clarify. How many repeats do you guys have?
One. We used one on
One repeat. And you guys have two.
Ken will be administering the questions for Team Shazam. So,
Yeah.
Ken, what's the category that they're staring at?
The category for your 2 points will be Oscar movies. Who will be taking it? Brendan's going to take
I'll take it.
Oscar movies. You do. All right.
Why does it
You
look
do
like he's
have
getting ready
two
for a stand-up set?
JTE rules.
Maybe he is.
Brendan. Which 1998 film saw Kate Blanchett receive her first Oscar nomination? That is correct for 2
What was it?
Elizabeth.
All right.
Oh, that was 98.
Yeah.
Even not being tied, and now William Bibiani.
Oh, Kate Blanchett. I was thinking of someone else.
I thought he said Kate Winslet.
That's what I thought. Oh no, I
Category
I heard too.
Spielberg movies. 3-point question. In book, what multiple Oscar-nominated actress cameos as a man and pirate on Hook's crew?
Glenn
Close.
Nice.
No.
What did he say?
He said Meryl Streep.
Glenn Close.
Glenn Close.
Well.
I didn't actually know she was in that movie.
Potentially come down to.
I totally forgot that Glenn Close was in that movie.
Yeah, she Albert Nobbs is it.
You chose
Yeah, I totally forgot she was in that.
category of Angelina
She's the one that gets
Jolie.
And I've watched that movie like probably 40 times, and I totally forgot about that.
2 JTs left.
Hey.
Angelina Jolie co-stars with her father, John Voight, 2 films, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, and what other film?
That's Cyborg
The
2?
sequel?
No.
No.
It's like Cyborg 2. It's some weird shit.
I mean,
The answer.
5,
Clock stoppers?
4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Oh no. It's
Jolie co-stars with her father, John Voight, in 2 films, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, and what other film?
Hackers.
Wait, is he in Hot
I don't
Hackers?
think he's in Hackers.
Oh, all right then.
That's her brother.
5,
I guess it is Cyborg too.
3, 2.
Repeat.
Angelina Jolie co-stars with her father, John Voight, in 2 films.
Ooh.
Lara Croft.
I looked it up. I could not have gotten that one.
Is that Cyborg 2?
No.
Then is it Original Sin?
No.
Shit. It's gonna be. It's something weird.
It is something weird. I've never heard of this
3,
movie.
2.
Alexander.
Ah, damn.
So what was it?
Looking to Get Out.
Founding fathers
Came out
First time Roca has
1982 was released. Looking to Get Out.
Looking to get out. Looking to get out.
first time Roca has defended a belt.
Wow.
Good for him. Good for him.
Knockout. It was a knockout, by the way.
So how long is the intermission for?
Hello, how are you?
Real quick.
They're setting up David B's band.
20 minutes, I think, is what they said. 15,
Yeah,
20
it's
minutes.
like 15, 20 minutes, but they're setting up David B's band for corruption.
Knockout, Mr.
Okay,
Leonard.
okay.
A knockout. For the
All
champion.
right. I might sit out the next one then. So
Confirming the
I need to get some dinner.
31
I
plus
actually have to leave.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So
45.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us.
yeah, of course. I'll see you guys all later.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce for a bit. If I'll let you know if I can come back. So.
Yeah, I should be back. I'm going to grab some food as well. So.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
William and Brenda just talking everything out. It's a very tough movie to pull. Not a lot of people have heard of it, and so they're talking everything out. They just couldn't come up with it, but 2 formidable opponents here. But when you say the word formidable, you think about the founding fathers, you think about Dan Murrow, and you think about the effort put forth by his teammate, John the Outlaw Roca, who just etched himself
I'll be right back,
into
Marco.
mythology by showing up here, sick as a dog, and being able to perform like a champion.
Absolutely tough. Tough win. The team, the 5 horsemen, getting together. We're going to get a little post-game interview here soon here, Mark. That's right. Settled. Jen Sturger, take it away when you're ready.
Eventually, this crowd will calm down, but I don't think it's going to happen quite yet.
Not yet.
Oh, bummer.
Guys, what a day for the Horsemen so far. Tom Dagnino, you have to be feeling pretty good.
Well, first of all, I always feel good. But second of all, like Chris Rock said, there's a difference between rich and wealthy. And guess what? We're wealthy.
Your clothing choices dictate otherwise.
I mean, check the receipts. Anyway, that being said, this guy played a Michael Jordan flu game over here. You know, or for all your sports fans, this is Willis Reed. This guy came in hobbling. He was in Cedars-Sinai. I talked to my doctor. I'm like, can we get Roca out of there real quick? He's like, I don't know. He's my buddy. He got him out of there. We had him on IV.
Obviously, the implications of this were big for you because you get to keep them. What does that mean to you?
It's huge. It's huge for the Finstock Exchange. You know, starting off with these guys and keeping him, and I'm going to keep somebody else as well.
Gentlemen, that was an amazing game.
Man.
They had you sweating a little bit, right?
Oh, are you kidding me?
I'm gonna run to
I've
the
been
store real
sweating
quick,
since
Malcolm.
they
I'll be
entered the
back
tournament.
before,
It's the
the
thought
next
of having to
match.
face
Roca's
those
been
guys.
sweating, but he has a fever.
I've been
so-
sweating for
Yeah.
I said when we walked out here, I was like, Dan, you and Roca are going to share a mic because I cannot catch whatever that is. Purell the hell out of that thing when it gets backstage.
I'll
Guys.
soak it.
John, what does winning this mean to you?
Listen, I got to tell you, this is maybe the greatest win I've had because I've been waiting to defend a belt once and for all. And my journey is complete for this stage. And I've fought so hard and given so much to this game. The one thing everybody always had on me was he never defends a belt. Talk to Call to Action. I love pointing that out. But I did it. And no longer can anyone hang that on me. And it's in large part due to this man right here, Dan Murrell.
What? No?
When Dan and I were texting, and Dan says, if you don't have to go if you can't go. And I woke up this morning and I said, I'll be damned if I let my brother fight by himself. And I called out of Cedars-Sinai. Tom helped distract the doctors. I stood into a doctor's robe and got out of here and got here. And one more person I got to thank, that's my lady right there who got me in the right frame of mind. My lady Outlaw. Without her, I couldn't do half of this. It's an honor to play in front of you all, and it's an honor to retain the belt with Dan.
I really hope I really hope the heist film starring you all getting out of the hospital is part of our Patreon backstage footage. Okay.
That's pretty amazing. I heard stories. Yeah, I think there's people in the back looking for you. It's like the Blues Brothers back then.
I was gonna say, what does it mean for you guys to be able to do this together?
I mean, under any circumstances, this would be something really special. John and I have a really unique history in this game. Like I don't even think people remember that when Riley and I were teammates, it was this guy that we were team champs, and it was this guy that knocked us out of the tournament with no. So we have got a story in this game that goes back all the way to the beginning, and to do it anytime would be amazing. But it's been tough, Roca just toughing it out and getting here is incredible, and the strength that he showed to just even be here. I'm like 90% happy and 10% angry at you for being here. And I came out with my family in mind, with my grandmother in mind. I was playing this game for her, and so that takes something special to something that's even more special. And you know what, John, I gotta keep pace with you, because I gotta thank somebody very special. And I know she's gonna hate me for doing this, but I gotta thank the person who is by my side. Mara is. John, I'm sorry, but you're my number 2 partner. Mara is my number 1 partner. So it's amazing just to prep for this with her, and I love it, and I love you.
I love me too.
If you don't mind me, Jen, I had the thought, I had something in my head, which is like, I love having this belt here, and I love being with this guy and defending a belt, and he talks about challenges that are ahead of you and challenges that you haven't faced yet. And, I started this year winning the singles belt. I ended this year with this team's belt on my shoulder, and just been thinking about it, and I think we actually have to work it out a little bit. There's one other belt that I haven't won.
Is it the Star Wars belt?
It involves Star Wars, but I'm going to be by Mara's side in January in New York when she fights for that title belt. And then I'm going to throw my hat in the ring, and I will be competing in the Intergeekdom League next season.
Oh, wow. Both of those.
Bird thought I was about to propose.
Turn it off. You want it.
Wait. So, I'm a good critical thinker. So, I'm thinking about this properly. If I take back my belt in New York, and you as a fierce...
Oh, Mara's here.
Working through a tournament.
Dan's just announced he's going to compete in the Geekdom next season.
Is that what
Wait, what?
You heard.
What?
What do I think about that?
I mean, That
He started this big fit speech. I thought he was going to propose.
Oh man, yeah, that would have been amazing. Dang.
But I mean, he announced he was going to do it again. It's like, oh shit.
Dan's doing Inner Geekdom. Okay. All right.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Do you just play each other?
Oh, if they play each other, that'll be fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, his reasoning is that there's one belt he's never gotten.
Actually, one last thing here. Shout
Always,
out to
John.
Bibiani and shout out to the kid. Great, man. I didn't want to leave the stage without giving props to both of you. You pushed us, you fought us to the end, and it was an honor to play you, honestly. Thank you so much for playing us today.
John, thank you for making it out here. It wouldn't have been the same without you.
Please.
Cheers, John. I mean, seriously, like, I really wanted to be able to get to play in a spectacular, and if you're going to lose, it's more fun to lose at the spectacular. So for you coming out here, it was really nice that you did. Thank
Love
you.
you, man.
Now we're not done here with the Horsemen. There's potential for you guys to walk out of here with even more gold.
Goddamn right.
Guys, give it up for the founding fathers.
All right, Ken, as Jen welcomes the team on
But
the
man, that's huge though. Dan and the Inner Geekdom.
Yeah.
Man.
Take it away, Jen.
So what I missed?
Go ahead.
Dan just announced he's going to do Inner Geekdom next season.
That's the next face I made.
Why's Ben
You
crying?
made me cry. All right, you made me cry. All right. Oh God.
Why's Ben crying?
I know today has not gone as planned for you guys, but you have endeared yourselves to not only this audience, but the audience at home. What did playing on this stage mean to you guys today?
I've never played a spectacular before. I've been doing this for so long, and it just never worked out. And even though I didn't win today, we didn't win today. We got to be here. We got to feel like this is like.
But still has that number one contender shot as well.
And we didn't get here alone. We got here through all the fans and all of our friends and all of our loved ones. I never would have got this far if it wasn't for my wife and partner Michelle, who couldn't be here today. Every win I pulled out this year was specifically because of her, and I just want to say thank you so much. And honestly,
so awesome.
The kid,
yeah,
what a champion! Kid, this stage is yours, man. You earned it.
Let me ask you questions. I'm running this interview. You guys have a special relationship. We saw it kind of
You got
blossom
excited.
at the
Relax,
free-for-all
Jen.
with you guys bonding over how much time you guys spent together on that stage. And I think you guys have made a hell of a team. What has playing with William Bibiani meant to you this season?
It's meant everything. I mean, I really feel like I am good at the Schmoedown, but I don't think I can get to these kinds of matches right now without a teammate like William Bibiani. I'm going to keep working and working on it, but without an elite top-level player, I don't think I really can win a tournament this year. And it meant a lot to me to get to spectacular. I mean, I think even playing is a huge accomplishment. It could go really well next year, and we could come back and win the belts and then lose them by the time this happens and not play there. You know what I mean?
We just went worst case scenario, best case scenario, worst case scenario on me.
Meaning playing at spectacular in general, like you can have such a great career and still never quite wind up like you've had to this point. You never played, so I'm appreciative to just get to play. And yeah, it's funny. I mean, I think now having lost this match, I think about the first time I played the Schmoedown, I lost, and I thought in the weeks afterwards, I thought, man, maybe I'm not going to be a part of the Schmoedown at all. I was like, I'm a forgotten rookie, and like maybe I won't ever get to show that I have a place, and maybe it's just not going to go my way. Then I got to the free-for-all, and they said, you're in the top 5, and I went, that's not great news. And they said, Rachel Cushing and William Bibiani are also in the top 5, and I went, that's really bad news. And so I was very, very worried, and that day happened really, really well, and I got to go on this incredible journey. And so even though it's tough to lose a match like this, you think, ooh, are we ever going to win a belt? A lot of good stuff happened after the first loss.
We are going to win a belt.
That is poetic as hell.
This is a championship team. It didn't work out this year. It did not work out this year. That is okay because we ranked, we are protected, we are staying together. We made it right to the end. We are going to have contention matches. We're going to be right up there at the beginning of next year. We are Shazam.
Give it up for Shazam, guys.
There you have it. Thank you, Jen.
For me, I didn't like Bibbs a lot when he first
Even in
started.
a losing effort here today with
That's
Team
why I
Shazam
like Bibbs now.
getting a standing ovation, proving the very jovial William Bibbiani.
He's become such more of a positive force in his
as
own
we
background,
see
like
him
just
and
doing
Brendan
stuff like
Meyer,
that.
giving
It kind of pushes
We
that.
don't know what the future
Agreed.
holds. Team
You
or
know,
anything
that
for
kind of
matter,
feeling,
but you
and
hope
it's
we
like
get to
really
see
good
them
to feel
compete on
like
the
when you're
stage
watching
next
something
year.
like
It means
this,
a lot to these
that you're spending your
competitors,
time
means a lot.
watching competitors like
It
this.
has been a very
Yeah.
exciting day so far. And yes, we're about to take an intermission. But before we take an intermission, I would like to ask
Next
everybody to
round
remain in their
matters.
seats.
The intermission hasn't even started yet.
Before we get to said pizza and pee break. And that would be, as we've been doing here, Ken, we have the draft coming up next year.
Oh, so they're going to do 3 and then reveal the 10th on their own.
They pontificated in front
Okay.
of
It makes sense.
No, it does.
match talk.
Okay.
So now the question becomes,
Who do we have
got
left?
managers. There's another manager.
Emma.
Who I don't know who that
Emma.
is yet.
Mystery.
And
Grace.
I think we might be a little wiser.
Oh yeah, Grace, Emma, Grace, and who's the other one?
The usual suspects. Is that Grace's new team?
Or is this the 10th manager, the one that we don't know?
And now,
No, because we had 3, 6, and there's a.
Yeah, well, that's what's meaning. Maybe this is the 10th manager they announced it.
That's Sam Levine.
it is Sam Levine. Sam Levine. Okay. Okay. All right. That's fair.
Oh, that's what I've been missing.
All right.
Oh.
So it was the most obvious choice, which is fine. That's okay.
So here's the thing. I love the Schmoedown. You guys know I love the Schmoedown.
Wait, did you go?
Thank you.
They're going to do an overlong fake out for so many different people coming out.
Great new players in the Schmoedown
Yep.
and great old players in the Schmoedown.
Funny.
And every time I watch a match, I can't help think to myself when somebody misses one, I'm like, oh, why wasn't someone there to make sure they watched this movie or knew that number? And so I could help myself no longer. And I said, I want to be a part of this. I want to step in there. I want to build the greatest faction this Schmoedown League has ever known.
Okay.
And that is what the usual suspects are. I am going to put together a team that is going to blow away every other faction, every other manager. It is going to be exceptional. I am so excited to be back. And remember this name. We are the usual suspects because the greatest trick a manager ever pulled was convincing the Schmoedown he'd walked away.
Perfect. Love it.
Sam
All right.
Levine, Ken.
All right.
And
I had no idea.
the final thought on this incredible announcement as I see it lighting up on social media. Sam Levine, back. Your quick take.
I did not think he'd be walking back in, but what he says is true. He's always on the sidelines, always kind of like, for him to invest that much again to get people over the edge and into championship contention, title shots, that's great.
It's pretty exciting stuff. So Sam Levine will be a manager in 2020, and we are about set for the Inner Geekdom Championship, followed by the Singles Championship of the movie Trivia Schmoedown. Before we hit that, we will take a quick intermission here at the theater. If you're here live joining us, go relieve yourself, go grab some pizza, meet the bunny, take a picture with him. If you're watching on the live stream, we should be playing some Wanger shorts, but I don't think we're doing that.
Yeah.
So Ken and I are
Support
going to watch
Wangers.
our advanced screening of Stage 4.
Stage 4, yeah.
Be right back.